I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
How do you, this is a random, I know, but we got to ask your opinion on this. How do you feel about the name Dependence Day?
it's awful.
Oh, and you showed me. Okay, to be fair, I came up with it, so I'll take the brunt for that.
It's a lack of It's what pro wrestling fans do with like tag team names. They just smash things together, and then.
To be fair,
that was good. I'm glad you finally decided to pull that giant stick out of your butt and have some fun for once in your life. You're uneducated marks. You sit there on your phones, tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn. Let me explain something to you people. You don't know shit. And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's death.
Whoa, that didn't even feel real. I forgot I hit the button. Okay, it's official. We're starting our 5th season. That's amazing.
Let's get it. Season 5, baby.
5. I got this shirt 2 weeks ago. I've been saving it for the season 5 opener. Till death do us part. One of the greatest women's matches of all time.
Hollywood ending.
Say, if not the greatest women's match of all time, that might be the greatest women's match of all time.
Yes, I agree. Definitely match of the year for sure. It's really absolute cinema. That's what it is.
Absolute cinema. All right. Introduction here. We're coming off of the craziest Road to WrestleMania season the show's ever had to date. But also, while that may be true, it was the best season we've had to date. That's why we had a season finale that was literally 2 hours long. So we just had the best season off of Road to WrestleMania. And I think this season, season 5, is going to jump that by leaps and bounds. So I'm really excited.
Give me a hell yeah.
Get excited, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. No, get hype. This is season 5. We're going to be steamrolling this.
Steamrolling. And we're starting out with something really, really fun. I wasn't going to start off on too much of a work note. We're starting off with a very special edition of Am I Cooking, which last season we used our in-house game, Am I Cooking, #fantasy booking, to run a WrestleMania tournament, the Road to WrestleMania Cook-Off, which awarded me the Golden Spatula, your winner, the first ever Golden Spatula.
So reliable.
I literally, since the voting closed and I won officially, I've been carrying this around the house everywhere I go. This is my trophy. I'm so proud to be the first winner.
Drink it in, man.
But this season, now that this season and that tournament is over, we're going to start the next season by getting next round's buys done. So with this, today we're doing a tag team Am I Cooking. You guys are on a team. I'm super glad that you guys are matching. That's awesome. I might have to coordinate with Dylan on something like that. But me and Dylan will also be a tag team. Later in this episode, me and him are going to get together and we're going to cook a card. But that's what's kind of cool about this. Since we've been doing this game, I've always said if we put the cards together, they'd be bangers. So today we're actually doing that. You guys are going to cook a card together. I'll read the rules in a minute. And then whoever wins this, your team or my team, those two guys get the buys for next Road to WrestleMania tournament. So
buckle up, Teddy.
a little scrambled of an explanation. I'm sorry, but we got where we need to go.
Yeah.
You got this in the bag, bro.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It's our time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I need to win. You've won one of this. I need to win now.
Hey, I thought I was the winner, but then Alyssa hit me with the Kenny Omega and the big tape and stuff. I was like, yo, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It was a wrap. I was like, I was over. I felt like Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! I got obliterated by Yu-Gi-Oh's Dub or none. Dub or nothing.
AE dub or double or nothing.
AE double or nothing.
AE dub or nothing.
are you double enough? Double enough?
Okay. What do you got? What'd you say? What'd you say to me?
Let's go. It was just like limbo because I was like, wait, he's got to say something.
When both guys tried to open the show. How about this?
Super cold open.
I'm gonna go ahead and open the show with some tweets. We're doing a dual event episode today. I'm gonna open the show with some tweets, and they're all anti-Conan tweets. These are all people's tweets on the internet, opinion about Conan in this commentary.
You know what? I agree. I haven't even seen the tweets yet. Come off commentary. You could have had anyone else. Vic Joseph was literally in the area.
Literally. I can even, you know what? I'll even share the screen. You can see the tweets in real time.
You see what you were trying to watch.
We were watching Jamie Hayter and Session Martina. Yeah.
Trying at least.
Zashy 120. Bro, this is what Conan sounds like in my head. Conan might actually be worse than Pat McAfee. That's a good one.
Damn. Okay.
So how many people are watching on Spanish because Conan sucks ass on commentary?
That's fair.
Nah, bro, I had to switch it to Spanish. Conan is terrible.
Damn.
Okay. Conan on commentary. Okay.
He's like anti-hype. It's so crazy.
Not Conan on commentary. Corey and Conan sound so disinterested in the show, and it's pissing me off. Damn, Lil Buzzak pissed about it. He's got an actual attitude.
Damn. Okay. I mean, Corey was also like, I feel like not a great. I don't know who is a great fit for you. Now that I think about it, but not those two.
You gotta add mine at the end. Oh wow, that was crazy. This event is great. That's my impression of Conan's exhilarating commentary. Okay, yes, I'll stop. That's a fun way to open the show. That's how we all felt about Conan's commentary on this Worlds Collide event. Joined today by the Welsh Dragon herself, a woman who once held the British Empire Women's Championship for 504 days. Also, somebody who's recently reminded me that Neck Deep is a solid band, formerly known as Tegan Knox, Miss Nixon Newell. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? What an intro.
Thank you.
Intro. Put over Neck Deep as well. Do my music, Neck Deep, please.
Starting this off, I would like to say not only did I spend 12 hours at the Globe Life Field on Saturday, but then I came home and I watched it all back so I could do this episode properly, all in all. I think, again, I spent about 19, almost 20 hours reviewing this pay-per-view, so I'm like the expert on All In Texas now. I'm officially an expert.
You're an expert. All right. Thick.
I'm an exhausted one at that.
An exhaspert.
Yes.
You lived and tell the story. We appreciate that.
I had a moment within the day where I was driving to deliver a package. I had somebody buy a belt, and I said, I don't know that I'm alive. I think I'm actually a ghost, just kind of like floating around through traffic right now.
That's legit.
I did it. I did it all by myself.
By himself.
This is kind of crazy. So this is obviously a big deal, and I wanted to kind of switch the dynamic a little bit around. It's not only Forbidden Door, and I know our anniversary falls at All In, but All In was like earlier in the year this year. So our anniversary episode, we're coming up like 3 days away now from our 2-year anniversary, actually fell on Forbidden Door. So we're celebrating our 2-year birthday today. It's confetti. Throw that confetti around.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Yeah, we got more than just confetti now. We can do fireworks. We can do lightning. we can. Yeah. Possibilities are endless.
Drink it in, man.
Great time to have a birthday because it's literally also one of my favorite pay-per-views. Actually, no, scratch that. It's my favorite pay-per-view of the year every year. Every single year, I look forward to Forbidden Door more than any other pay-per-view. So I'm excited about that. Excited to have Jeff in the studio rather than Dylan. Dylan isn't replaced. This isn't a replacement.
It's not.
Dylan and Mike both are actually going to come join this episode here in a minute. We're going to send them the link. They're going to join in, but I'm going to just kind of pop in first, explain what's going on, what's happening, what's up, what's happening.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the link sent to Dylan over to Dilly. hell of a pay-per-view it just came off of.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I am a little tired.
What?
Yeah, little. It's been a week. Interesting week.
It's been a week. You're not lying.
Way of putting it, it has been a week.
It's been more of a week to you guys than it has me.
You know how I know you're tired though? The way I know Dylan is tired is I asked him where he was, and
He's
that's how you know someone's tired. I'm like,
I said where I am. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad, guys. I am in Odessa, Texas. 271. No. You just get my whole ass address on the.
Please don't.
don't do that.
Please don't.
I'll dox myself. Let's go.
Don't dox yourself. All in all, we're in the Zoom call. We're just hanging out today and taking it easy because we'll get into all in recapping and leaders and showing stuff here and there and all that. But right now, I just want to hang out for 30, 40 minutes and just chat and see how everybody's feeling because I know I'm burnt out from one of the craziest weeks of my life.
Definitely could say the same. But I think I'm coming down from the high of all this wrestling that I've had this week. Like from Wednesday all the way to Saturday, including Starcast and all that stuff. It's been one hell of a week. Very great vacation. Very for me, but now that the smoke is cleared and everything, and the morning's here, and it was like raining a little bit this morning. Had that morning dew. I was like, wow, just need to take this in real quick, breathe.
Drink it in, man.
The rain posed both an issue and a aesthetically pleasing setting, but there was a big issue with the rain and many times of this, including last night. I got rained on with my new seats that I finally got. I finally got my arena seats, and I had to spend an hour drying and getting all the rainwater out of them so they wouldn't mold.
That's terrible, man.
Don't even get me started on the Owen Hart belt.
Oh no, not the Owen Hart belt, dude. No.
Owen has taken some damage on this trip. Owen has he got some wear and tear to him during all these shows. I think Supercard the most.
Damn.
All the security at Supercard were like checking out my title and I'm like, damn, how the did you get that? And I was like, just go to the internet.
Internet's place.
It's the internet, boys.
That's cool.
Just go to the internet and get that. Just get it.
Now, as you can notice, I'm not wearing my usual wrestling and metal hats because I got this nice nifty hat. It's a all-in Texas hat. They just gave it to me for being one of these purple people.
You're one of the purple people?
Yeah.
One of the purple people eaters? Never mind.
It's like, oh, time out. Whoa.
Híjole.
I'm kidding. I'll say this much. Being a VIP member is both fun and a little bit extra. I'm not like trying to put it down or bury it. It's just a lot. And I felt like during the majority of it, I was just sitting around looking at things early, other than just getting into the arena like everybody else. So there's ups and downs to it. I think the up was holding Shelton Benjamin's title, though. That was a big up.
That's pretty good. Shelty B over here.
I don't like Raven in WCW. I even like burped and had a bad taste in my mouth when I thought about it.
I've never seen Raven in WCW. I didn't really pay attention. I never really big on WCW at that time.
So they didn't give him a lot. They gave him a lot of shit. But I do remember there was a very small period where they started letting him do the stuff he did in ECW on there. And they weren't really pushing it that hard, but it was still really cool. And I'm a huge Raven fan. So I watched everything he did.
Just real quick, I was so mad at you for not being ready at 3. And now I know it's because of Central Time, because then I found those messages in my email, but I knew I sent a message around 5 till 3, but it was Eastern Time, not at Central.
Fickle. They're fickle.
That makes sense. I was also equally as mad. I was like, man.
Yeah, no, I could tell by your emails. Yeah, I could tell. I was like, wait, what's he mad about?
It's like pointing fingers at each other. Well, who's being the here? Is it you? Is it me?
Turns out nobody.
It's official. It's official. I was a little nervous before I hit record, but it's because it's a big deal. This is not only the first ever, the first annual Bumpathon. This is the first episode. You're the first contestant, Jeff. Of course, you had to be the first.
It's official, like a referee with a whistle. Stripes down clean. Call that shit official.
I'm really excited. Like I said, whenever I announce this is something that I want to do every fall. I want to do it every year, and this is the first one, so it has to go great if we're going to do it a second time. And I can't imagine it going badly when the top prize is this here championship. This is the Bumpathon championship, and this will be awarded to the winner of this here contest. So, of course, big stakes.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee!
Yeah, this is such a big deal that we have an actual championship going to the winner, but they've got to go through rigorous hell, yourself included. And I'm gonna hold on to this until then. Every single day for the next month, I'm gonna be holding this just like this.
Acknowledge me. Thank you.
Yep.
My favorite part, if I could point it out, of course, our logos being on it are cool. Some of our logos that we've designed, that we've had some friends design, are on it. But the best part is that spare right there. We had to have the signature catchphrase on the belt. So if I can show it a little closer. Ah, what a beauty.
Yeah, what a view.
Another Bumpathon game with another Bumpathon name. Is Mad Mike. It's Mighty Mike, as Rob Van Dam would call him. It's Mighty Mike.
Ding dong. Hello.
Dude, honestly, I know your name is Mad Mike, but when you told me that RVD called you Mighty Mike, I've pretty much called you that in like behind closed doors every day. I'm like, that's Mighty Mike right there.
You just made the list.
Oh, this is my reaction. Like, I think somebody took like multiple pictures and stuff, and like my reaction when he said that, I was like, huh?
What?
I'm ready.
It's all about the game.
And how you play it.
I like it. It's all about control, and then you can take it.
Oh my. I don't know the rest.
Damn, Dylan.
Like, I know I'm on the spot, man.
I was hoping you did. It was the alley.
Why I do poorly at these games, because I can't remember Triple H's song lyrics.
I know. Mike has pretty much won every game. He won Card Subject to Change WrestleMania edition, but today is AEW edition, so maybe we can get a little bit of change here. A little bit of subject to change.
Check it in, man.
Yeah.
Could be a new winner.
Damn.
Wait, that means I win!
Oh,
Dylan gets a win.
wow.
Get the confetti popping.
Yo.
I gotta do the EO.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's appropriate. Before we go out, I'm gonna.
Oh my god. The queen, my queen.
Okay, this was a blast. Congratulations, Dylan, getting a win. Who would have thought the WWE guy won the AEW edition? Card subject to change.
Oh my god, that is so nuts. What is this season?
What is this? Chaos.
It helps that I've been watching AEW. I think the only year I didn't watch was 18 and 19.
Yeah, they weren't even around in 18. They just did All In 18, so.
Yeah, but I didn't even watch All In 18.
Get your shit together.
Hey,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was have to talk to your winner. Where's my throne? I get a throne now, right? Festival of Sports.
There you go. I mean, I want them to see the shirt. They made me squeeze into my 8th grade shirt. I wore this shirt every day in the 8th grade. They made me squeeze into it.
Kind of had to. It was necessary.
Yeah, I got my girlfriend sitting across from me. You look like you're on a reaction channel.
Oh, Lord.
We're not one of those podcasts.
None.
React to that.
We're not one of those podcasts necessarily. Luckily, we had the video going because that's the only thing that's been recording the audio. We're going to turn the mic on now. The mic was never actually on.
This is going great.
Hey, it's fine. At least we had that on. We're all good. It's a festival of friendship. And why is it the festival of friendship? Because literally this year is the 20th year we've been friends. We've been friends
That's
for
crazy.
2 decades, dude.
2 decades, dude. You know what's even crazier?
That we
I feel
started
like
a
it's
podcast.
been-
We started a whole show.
I feel like it's even crazier that I feel like I'm like 5 decades old. It's been a week.
Goodness.
It's been a hell of a week.
Well, it might have been a hell of a week, but it's been a hell of a ride. I didn't realize when I met you that we would end up doing this. So
It was kind of crazy to think about.
it's kind of crazy to think about. Now, how to celebrate this? Alyssa actually came up with this idea.
Yes, I did.
We were trying to think of ways to celebrate. We're actually just going to play Am I Cooking, but we said, nah. There's this great idea where, kind of like the Newlywed Game, me and Dylan are getting married today, I guess. We got 15 questions to answer. He's going to answer, I'm going to answer. We need to get some pen and paper up in this biz. I think there's some in the... Oh, you got a pen right there? So far, so good. You can get some pen and paper. You're going to write the answers down while the other person answers. It's pretty simple.
Okay,
I'll go get the paper.
We gotta take a little detour, guys.
It's alright. We do shit like this all the time.
It's like,
This is actually the new normal.
honestly, if you guys have not seen the big summer thing, you need to, because that was when this was peak, and there was party. It was party time. So
Dude, Audie was plotting outside. Your cat was plotting outside.
I am scared. It's fine.
Got fresh notebook.
Audie has that face too, where it's like it always feels like Audie's plotting something. Like it always feels like they're always looking down at you. Like,
Okay. Here's the irony of the situation. In the 6th grade, when we were hanging out, I would have been wearing a white John Cena wristband, but I traded it out for a rated R superstar wristband. Over the years, I turned to the other side.
And I believe.
Drink it in, man.
Should have came with the RVD shirt, if I'm being honest. That was like the first guy.
All I got are Seth Rollins, Car Noir, and Joe Hendry.
Okay, you're gonna go first. You're gonna answer first. So, here are the 15 questions. Let me get them bigger for you.
Alright.
You're gonna, of course, ask Dylan these questions, or you're gonna ask me. Dylan's gonna write his answer down, and I'm gonna see
Okay.
if I know Dylan as well as I think I do.
Oh, you didn't know?
Wait,
So she'll ask a question, favorite wrestler, whatever.
I have to write what mine actually is?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to guess.
Okay.
Without further ado, let's ado this shit. Without further ado, let's get to cooking. I'm gonna get to my screen share in a second, and we're gonna pull up a wheel.
You did Wheel of Fortune music.
I almost did the Jeopardy music by accident.
I was hoping one of y'all were gonna hit the music just because I was like, I'm unfamiliar with the Jeopardy music.
That one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a Wheel of Fortune. No, not Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. No, it's not Wheel of Fortune. I was thinking Price is Right.
Oh my gosh.
The Price is Right.
See, this is why I didn't want to get caught up. They're gonna be like, he's a phony. He didn't know the movie.
Can you guys see the wheel?
You're our first contestant. Come on down.
Are you guys able to see the wheel?
Get it.
So,
Is everybody able to see the wheel? That's the question on the table here.
Yeah.
Yep, we see the wheel.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Let's get to go. You're a Rockies fan as well, correct?
I am, yeah, unfortunately.
I was about to say, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like it's kind of like being a fan of the Welsh rugby team because we suck right now. So I'm just being disappointed on all ends. So it's great. It's good times.
Thank you for having me. My name is Lucha Big E, and if you watched SmackDown Friday, April 25th, you may have noticed that a man with a prosthetic leg used it in a match with Montez Ford. Well, that's me. I'm Lucha Big E. That was my leg. So I'm happy to be here. We're going to talk about it today much more, going with the homies.
Okay, Danny, good boy.
Okay.
Good boy. Oh, God. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, good going, Danny.
Hell yeah. Go off. Speaking of going off, like, do your worst or your best, whichever propels you forward in advancement to victory. I thought, you know what? Why don't we expand on that idea a little bit? So what I decided to do was that, but also we're going to add 2023 All In when AEW decided to bring All In back as a major pay-per-view. Not just a major pay-per-view, the major pay-per-view. What would have made it really great is if Io Sky came in on her blimp.
Oh my god.
Who could forget the blimp?
You didn't know?
We'll digress, because why gress when progress is a thing?
What?
Dude, you haven't done this in a minute. Well, I'm excited for you two because since season 3, episode 30, it's been. I'm excited because you know me best, though. You know who I like and who I don't.
Yeah.
No, you just made the list.
Of course, arguably, if I didn't like anybody on this list, then they wouldn't be on this list.
Hell yeah. What if we did like the inverse of the concept? Do like a least favorite wrestlers list. Oh Lord.
Ryback would be on there. It's kind of interesting because I could think of like a bunch, and probably a lot of them I wouldn't even mention by their actual name. I would make up like goofy, stupid, make-believe names.
Braun Strowman. Braun Breaker.
Prime candidate, Alberto Del Fritos.
No.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Speaking of merch, sir, hand me that jacket over there, that hoodie. It's not a Wrestling in the Middle hoodie. I'm sorry, but
Oh my god.
I wasn't gonna let your chair fly away. It's just on the back of the chair, like right here on the IC title. I should have moved the camera. I should have shown him looking around.
Saturday night's main event.
Yes, Saturday night's main event. Thank you, because that is what we're doing today. I got this at Saturday night's main event in San Antonio. And the funny story about this awesome hoodie that I wear probably more than any hoodie now is that I got it on accident. I asked her for a specific shirt, and the lady at the merch table, bless her heart, couldn't understand what I was trying to say. She probably doesn't understand a thing about wrestling. She works for San Antonio. But she handed me this hoodie. No price difference. Charged me for the shirt I ordered. And I was like, that's a badass hoodie. So, wear it all the time. I'm not going to wear it today. It's 100 degrees outside. We live in the desert. But I had to show it off.
It is terrible. Sorry, I'm back in.
I haven't talked to him much about this, but just from hearsay, I know that he had a boxing background outside his NFL background, and that obviously transitioned while he was in WWE to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, and now he's extreme. I think he's competing in like pretty high level tournaments and stuff in BJJ. So yeah, and he's obviously a big guy, like he much stronger than me, so he's
Damn, put him over.
like the kind of person that I don't want to get into any sort of real physical altercation with.
No.
That would be massive. There's a lot of those on the MLW roster, so I'm a very friendly person by nature, but even more so friendly in the MLW locker room because pretty much everyone can kick my ass in real life. So yeah, so yeah, I don't try to be too aggravating in that sense.
Christian! There it is. Damn. I can't believe you hit it. That is wild.
All right. Y'all ready for the fun story time? This guy right here, badass wrestler, also was riding my ass in the parking lot. So I parked in the back where the wrestlers park, right? And I'm like trying to figure out how to get into the back parking. And there's this car just on my ass, riding it like, hey, move. And I'm trying to find it. So I'm like, hey, don't be a Turns out it's this guy. So I was like, whoa, hold up. Don't want to pick a fight with him. But damn, small world.
Drink it in, man.
Oh, that cutter was excellent. Exodus. It was excellent at this.
I like it. I like it.
You with it? Oh, that's the first one.
I love. I was waiting. I was like, yeah. Now he said it. Now I could say it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he can say it. All right. Let the f bombs fly. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't.
No.
Let's all do it together. Come on, let's all do it together. Whoa, did you feel that? Did you feel that? Stephen Amell comes out looking like Jack Spade, but Bullet Club variant Jack Spade, because he was weirdly a part of the Bullet Club at one small point trying to impress Cody and the Bucks, and he had only had like 2 or 3 matches, so it was crazy to think that all it took to get into the most elite wrestling factions of all time was just, being Stephen Amell, I guess.
Now, Christopher Daniels can wrestle broken up tree bark and make it look good, but to his own credit, Stephen Amell looked great in this match. He even put himself through a table.
Lego Bro del Fantastico versus Hayabusa.
Oh,
I said that with such a southern drawl, too. I couldn't escape my Texan.
Jay Lethal versus Hayabusa.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yo, I'm doing the
Yeah.
rock arm right now.
I was literally doing the Triple H Candice Michelle July 4th barbecue bit. If you don't know, don't ask. I'm glad the camera's off. We're doing some ridiculous shit today.
No, Bob. All in.
You worry about Bob, I'm worried about all in.
Part down, bro.
To end that thought, it's two really great wrestlers, out of action. In a small
And Goldberg.
Part down, bro.
You can't tell me that Triple H didn't have a smile on his face when he got to cut Bill Goldberg's retirement speech off short. And if he didn't, then hey, I'm just being a mark. But in my fantasy mind, he did.
That's kind of funny. It's funny too because the way it lined up on the program, the match ended and there were like 3 minutes left,
Mm-hmm.
and it went to commercial, and I was like, "Is that just it? Is that just it?" And then it came back. Me and my family were getting ready to play cards. We were turning off the TV, or we were putting the TV on mute. We were going to play cards, put some music on.
I suppose I got this one.
It's all right, bro. Just take it off if it's mine.
Goldberg comes on the screen. He's talking, and we're like, "Oh, I guess we should listen to this. I guess." So we turn it off mute, and like he gets like a few words in, and then boom,
Yeah.
boom, done.
I got a thing to show off real quick. I don't want to throw out a bunch of stuff, but this is my first event chair, and I carried it through a very rigorous amount of stairs, ramps, escalators, rain. That I carried these chairs for miles, and so that's why I get to show off what I'm sitting in one time.
He walked through miles with that hair in the air.
Also, nobody ever sees these because I don't wear shorts, but I'm in my Will Ospreay shorts on a lazy Sunday.
Let's go.
Just I'm feeling lazy today. I'm feeling lazy because the week has been crazy.
Ding dong. Hello.
Honestly, yeah.
Maybe when I have a little bit more sleep in me.
Well, the big screen in the middle. I always call it the Titantron, but we know the Titantron is not that. So the big screen in the middle on Wrestling in the Middle. Let's go, Ross and Marshall. Let's go, Texas boys. Getting Texas AF in this BITCH. Let's GOOOO. Look at Marshall. Oh, he's beautiful. What a beautiful man.
And then TNA at that point had felt his shit for the first time, and he was like, "I'm out of here, deuces. I'm out of here."
Yep. It's like, nope, that doesn't work for me.
TNA has had some points where they're like, "All right, we're about to over everybody, but this ain't about my rivalry with TNA. This is about the rivalry between Raven and CM
Raven. Yep.
Let me see. When did I start in the business? 87. So, 100 years. 100 years ago.
Good God.
No, 40 years. Almost 40 years.
Yeah.
38 years.
I know it's been over 30 because I've been watching you for at least 30. So there's
Yeah.
that. I can't complain when my favorite wrestler goes over, even when people don't want him to. It's what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and say it's wrong? The first ever Bumpathon Championship.
Oh, it's gonna look so pretty. I might put it right in the middle. It's gonna look so pretty on my display.
We do everything in the middle, so that's
You know what I mean? That's
All
a
right.
big belt on you, Josh.
It is
It's
very
a big
heavy.
belt.
It is pretty heavy, I will
I
say.
like it.
I've been carrying it every episode until we get a winner. I want to ask, how's business been treating you? How's the free agency going?
Not great. If I'm being honest. Severe lack of bookings. I'm not sure where that's from, but the bookings that I have done, like I've been home to Attack, which has been phenomenal. Got to wrestle Danny Luna, who's been on my list, God, for years since she first started training. I could tell she was going to be something special. So she's been on my list for a very, very long time. So I'm glad that one was in the books at least. But yeah, it's been slow. Hopefully it picks up soon because it's a nightmare. But hopefully soon it gets better.
Okay. Anybody who hasn't seen this game yet, there's a running thing that hasn't happened that I'm always rooting for, and I'm rooting for it for me, not for them. Nobody's pulled the elimination chamber, and it's got to happen in this game, but it's not going to happen right now. Me and Dylan are getting the elimination chamber. I'm manifest. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Drink it in, man.
What?
Give me a hell yeah.
Son of a.
Let's go. Last you shall receive.
Buckle up, Teddy.
We in the money. We are
Why
in
did
the
I-
money. We in
Why
the
did I
money.
open my mouth?
Do.
Why did I have to open my mouth at all?
We did it. Season 5. Episode, the first season. First episode of season 5. We got the elimination chamber. There you put that in the clip right there. There you go. Yep. Already got a moment. Knock it out season 5.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog, dude.
Son of a British bulldog.
Hey, I don't care. I'll fight against an elimination chamber. I can crack book whatever. Oh, let me get the timer started so we're not cheating. 30 minutes on the clock. I think we're gonna be fine. See,
Would it be cheating to put a title on a poll?
yes, I feel like we're gonna leave the title alone. And see, that's why I was saying I'm gonna throw it a curveball, because if I put in an match and put like a dangerous weapon in there, that's also doable. Leave the match for something revolutionary. I want to do like in the main event type shit. I want to do some things that like you don't see coming.
Yes.
The one thing is I can try to help you understand. You will never understand unless it helps you, right? Unless it happens to you. So
Okay.
so many amputees out there that we meet each other and I'm like, damn, the simplest of things. But like taking a shower every day. Hard. Not easy, okay? So I lost my leg in 2019. I wasn't taking care of my health. I was leading a fast life, working in the strip clubs for over 15 years. And a lot of that is sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. So at the same time, I'm not taking care of myself and I'm letting things go. And I don't have health insurance. And I think, nah, it's all right. I'd rather work. And I ended up getting a bone infection. And it just didn't heal. And it got deeper in the bone. And that led to the amputation. So I spent a month and a half in the hospital where I should have died.
Wow.
They were like, you're about, if you would have came in a day later, you probably would have died. Could be a lot of hospital talk. You know what I mean? They want to scare you right at the gate, like, hey, what the but the thing is over time is I was trying to die. I was letting the illness take me. I had already given up and I said, I'm gonna just let this take me. I was tired.
Gotcha.
And I was in pain a lot. I was in pain probably like for a year before that. Like I said, I was tired. I was working 6 days a week at the strip club. That got a routine that just, I was tired of it. I've been doing that for 15 years and not catching a break, man. It caught up to me. So my body was taking a beating. And it ended up with me in the hospital. So I was waking up every day. When I was at home. Shout out to my boy Colin. I told him, hey, don't call the police. Don't do anything. I'm just going to go. That's it. And I kept waking up every day like, damn, I'm still here. I would wake up and I was like, damn, I'm still here. Going to sleep worse, feeling worse. My leg was a mess. And one day I woke up and I was just in so much pain. Like my body started like exploding, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna die," and then, and it didn't happen. So I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "You know what? I think I need to call the hospital. I think I need to call an ambulance." So I go to that. I go to the hospital. They tell me, "Yeah, you know, if you would have came in a day later, you probably would have been dead." I was like, "Shucks." Um,
That's crazy.
so I spent a month. I spent a month and a half in the hospital. You know, trying to fix me. They still amputate the leg, and then I'm still sick. The infection is still killing me. So a lot of people think like, oh yeah, like you know, you lost a leg, and then now you're good, right? You got a prosthetic, now you're good. Well, it's not as easy as that either because the infection ravaged my kidneys. So now I'm living with like stage 3 kidney disease, and that doesn't get better. It only gets worse. You know what I mean? So I'm fighting every day to strengthen my kidneys, keep them healthy, and really a lifestyle change. Um, and that's what happened, man. I mean, I came out of there in 2019 a changed man, a changed, you know, a life-changing event, a truly life-changing event. The day after, you know, I was still kind of like taking everything in, and I just had a upbeat, positive attitude because I knew if God was gonna take me, He would have taken me.
Yeah.
Said, "You're not ready,"
No.
and so I said, "Well, I tried. It didn't happen. Now I got to lean into the opposite way, and now I love life and I appreciate it." So that's kind of where I'm at as far as that was after. You know what I mean? And I will say this, man, the one constant, no matter what, how that as down as I was afterwards too, because you know, sometimes you feel like a failure. Sometimes I felt, oh man, I failed as a man. I failed as a human. I failed in so many ways by allowing this to happen. And look at where I am at now. There's so many things that go through your head. Um, the one constant, man, was always pro wrestling. That was always pro wrestling. It was 2019 in the month of May, and not 5 days out of the hospital, I was on the sofa watching Double or Nothing for AEW, and I had the biggest smile on my face, man. And my friend said, my friend Colin, shout out my friend Colin. He was sitting next to me, and he said, "Man, I wish I could find something that makes me as happy as pro wrestling makes you." And I was sitting there with my leg chopped off. So pro wrestling, man, is deeper than just entertainment to me. Really saved my life. I woke up and I wrote "Cero Miedo" on my refrigerator, man. I woke up every day on crutches or on my walker in my wheelchair, and it was "Cero Miedo" every day, bro. Pro wrestling in so many ways. It's an amazing thing. Even.
Correct. Put him up to 20. You got
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
Thank Batista for that one.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
You had to do the
And this is a one.
What the hell is happening?
Okay.
Like damn.
One.
Like damn. You're just like top 5? Like
Like Funaki is number one level.
Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised with the whole Jaguar gimmick and stuff. I'm surprised TK hasn't picked him up. Tony Khan, if you're listening, Dante Casanova, El Jaguar, sign him. Sign him, bro. TK likely to strap a rocket to anybody who's Jaguar gimmicked up. There's gonna be a future AEW World Champion right there. You are watching a future AEW World Champion right now as we speak. Oh, shit is right, Mike. Oh. Shit is right. Yeah, is right. Damn. Damn is right.
Oh yeah, it's so good to see Chicken just wrestle and just like, dude, he just put his whole body on the line, and it's just like, dude, he's becoming his own person, and it's like, it's so great that like Jay Briscoe's spirit is still here through him.
This is your cavalry. Cavalry? Cavalry. Is it cavalry? Is it cavalry or Calvary? You know what? Let's not get tied up on that. Here's my first note. It is immediately difficult to watch Bandito and Matt Jackson start the match when Rey Mysterio is on the side in his Wolverine costume looking like a kid waiting to go trick-or-treating. That was my analysis. Rey Mysterio on the edge of the ring here. He looks like a kid who is just waiting to go trick-or-treating, and his parents are like, hang on, be patient. But he's ready to go get that candy now.
Acknowledge me.
No matter how sucky on commentary Conan is, even he couldn't ruin this one. And it certainly felt like he tried to, but we weren't going to let him. Mike Whipwreck's like childhood idols.
Yeah.
The fact that like we all looked up to a guy who just got his ass beat is pretty commendable. We're like, man, I just want to be like Mikey because he gets his ass beat and keeps going. Nobody wants to get their ass beat.
No. Sometimes, yeah, you accept that you're gonna get your ass beat. That's me.
I guess so.
I just feel like we wanted to see it a little bit more clearly. We were getting tiny screen view, and I want to see all of Mommy's madness.
Mommy's madness, damn.
That's Mad Mommy right there. You heard of Mad Money? This is Mad Mommy.
She needs to come up with a Mommy's mad mangoes. There we go. Mangoes.
I mean,
I was like,
we're past Money in the Bank now for sure. I just still think we dropped the ball on Mommy in the Bank. And again, WWE hardly drops the ball on merchandise money, but
I mean,
they did there.
To be fair, yes, but I would have rather had Naomi.
That leg drop hurt my body.
Ooh. She's fine.
I'm fine.
I
didn't actually take a leg drop. I just felt it by proxy.
All right, what we got? What's going on? I can't. Oh, there it is. She's fine.
That was a power bomb for those who are watching the first wrestling match today through this episode. That would be wild. Someone just stumbled upon this, and because Saturday night's main event was my introduction to wrestling and loving it, this is theirs.
Wow, full circle.
Some kid is in his room listening to John Cena's rap album, watching this Lita, and muting our voices because he doesn't give a damn what we have to say. He's here for Mommy.
That is.
It's like I could shout him out, but he's not listening. This one's for you.
This one's for you, dude.
Also, we never mind your long answers. Out of all the people we've interviewed, you're the first we've asked back because you're probably the most insightful person we've had on. So we always appreciate the long answers.
Damn, throwing shade at other people, man.
No, absolutely not.
I'll do it. I'll bury the shit out of them. I don't. Can I swear? I don't remember.
It's TV 14, so there's like a line.
All right. Well, sorry, but bleep. Mark down when I just swore. You have some editing to do. So yeah.
I do it. It's my job.
I'm pretty financially okay, and so thank God for that. But knock wood.
I was kind of happy that I could go try and have fun again.
Yeah, I always like that aspect for people when they leave. When I talked to Dijak, that's why I asked, he had said it was just radio silence. He could see all the red flags coming up. I didn't know if you saw any red flags or if it was just out of the blue.
Yeah, it was, you could definitely see it was on the horizon for sure. It was just a matter of time, honestly.
Yeah, I go back to early 2024 and you start teaming up with Natalia, you get into this program, you even eliminate her from the Rumble, and everyone sees this and thinks, okay, Tegan's finally getting this overdue push. Even she says, glad she's finally getting it. And we think it's a big deal. It fizzles out. After that, you're on house matches, dark matches. What was going on at this time? Was there any specific reason that you felt the company would just cut that potential momentum?
I honestly, and this is like 100% honesty, I have no idea. I have no idea. We pitched filming promos. We pitched a bunch of different ways a story could go, and it just never came to fruition, which was disappointing because there was a bit of a build behind it online, which was nice to see, but to no avail. Like nothing, they just stopped. They were just like, you're not tagging together anymore. We're like, oh, okay, cool. So what's next? We don't know. Okay, cool. So
Hurts.
yeah, it
Nope.
does. Yeah,
No pun intended. That breaks the heart.
it does. It does. It was upsetting. It was a fun time, but because we got to do a whole program with Ronda and Shayna, which
Mhm.
not many people get to say that they wrestled Ronda Rousey and won.
It's true.
But it was fun while it lasted. I just wish it could have ended.
They're fickle.
Can use the promo code WITM. Just whatever way we gotta get.
Everybody's got a
Yeah.
price.
Buy some Zats Bear t-shirts.
Literally, we had to get all the promo off before getting into this pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, we got stickers too. Don't forget, we got stickers, we got
Oh, yeah.
shirts, we got hats,
Yeah, we got shower curtains. My God, what do you need? We got it.
and pillows. We got pillows too.
Yes,
Pillows,
we have
yeah.
pillows and blankets.
That's cool.
Let's go.
I loved the bow down to Anna Jay's butt spot in this match.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Yo.
The big ass. Oh my god.
You know what? Maybe I don't feel so bad for Penelope Ford as I thought.
Yeah, because Penelope, she's really. I think you know what? I think she low key wanted that spot.
Like,
To
she's
be
like, I'll
honest.
do it.
She's
Like,
not.
someone
She's
has
not
to do it.
doing
She's
so
like,
bad.
I'll do it.
Oh darn it, guys! I'll take one for the team.
I'll have my face
Oh
stuffed.
no, I don't
Oh,
want
no.
to do this, but if I have to,
I mean,
Exactly. If I have to, I'll do it.
I guess. Shit.
Break it down for me, bro.
Okay, it's my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the whole episode. Getting flipped off by Pop. That's me bowing. Yes, sir. I love those guys. Penta match could have main evented. Okada and Scurll could have main evented, though. I feel like if I told you, like, yeah, Marty Scurll main evented All In, you'd be like, what? What? So,
For the AAA Mega Campeon title.
Triple A, something like that.
Tripla.
Triple
The
A.
hoopla.
Hoopla. That's it, guys. It's over.
that's going on Botchamania. That's our first time we made it on Botchamania, I'm sure. I can't even remotely remember what clip we were on. It's nothing new.
Bro, we're not even gonna be on Botchamania. We're gonna be on Botchamania Light.
Botchamania Light.
Because I want to go through every photograph that this man took with a wrestler.
Oh yeah, man.
Mike, and I wish he could be here. I think he's sleeping in. He didn't answer the you come into work text.
He did go to the after party.
Son of a bitch.
I was supposed to meet him back up for the after party.
I respect him, but man, at the same time, like Mike didn't have to go through the first part of the all-in week schedule because he was at his other job, and so that made sense. But damn, he really putting in the hours on the second half of the week. Jeff was on the ground networking. Mike was calling on. You should answer the call from Mike live on the show. That's entertaining shit right there.
Yeah.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yo, Mike.
Yo.
Oh, so we're on the podcast right now, boy. You should jump on the call.
Wait.
What do you mean? Yeah.
We had a 10 a.m. start time.
It was a 10 a.m. start time. I told him, I was like, I know he went to the after party, so I know my boy's tired.
Something like what time?
All right, just let me let me see if I guess can I send him the Zoom call? To be through. Do you just want to keep him on here?
It's like I don't know how you would get the link. I have to do it from here, but still.
Here, hold on real quick. This is the stuff he wants. We're sending it to you now.
Clouds, man.
Mike gets the last 5 minutes.
All right, we're sending the invitation now.
Yeah, I see he texted me back at 10:18 right after we started. Yeah, he just missed it. God, what the?
All right, boom. There you go.
I want to say this before he does come in. When I think about my favorite moment from this week, before I get into any of it later in the weeks to come, as far as my favorite moment, Supercard could be it, going to the money seat and getting to beat that close for Supercard. It was an amazing experience. But no, my favorite moment by far stands out was us as a show getting to send Brandon to StarCast and seeing how much fun he got to have meeting Sky Blue, which was the number one.
Yeah.
But he got to meet Matt Cordona, RJC. Like, he got to meet a lot of cool people, and he had a blast. He's thanked us 100 times probably since, and so that's my proudest moment of this whole week. It made it worth it.
It was awesome seeing him talking to his mom. Also, they were there with me in StarCast in the beginning. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that tweet that he put out, and it's really cool to have to be that generous, be able to be that generous, and
We gave out free tickets. Like, we were giving out tickets.
Yeah, Dylan, you're coming next time, bro. There's no excuse. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna help you if you need we'll figure something out because I feel like you need to be here next
This
time.
is the ticket they give you. If you want to be a VIP member, it's a good choice because they give you flashy, shiny tickets.
Josh's been flexing all morning, man. I swear.
He said, "Hold on, what?"
That's like a holographic card.
Yeah.
Eat. These aren't eat glasses, though. I'm not eating on this episode.
I was telling Josh, I was all like, he hasn't decided if he wants to sell the chairs because he got an extra one, and I was all like, just let me get first dibs if anything, no matter how high the price is. He's like, if I think about it, I'll think about it.
Dylan, I took my glasses off for this. They tried to stop me. I went through the most rigorous hell carrying 2 chairs and an Owen Hart belt up. I can't count, maybe 20 flights of ramps and escalators, everything. And they tried to take my chair. And I said, no, you will not take my chair.
My chair, good sir.
Yeah. The security at the door, when I went through all the hell, tried to stop me and say, no, you can't have an extra chair. I said, yes, I can. I earned this. I earned it. Damn it.
Yeah, he was determined to take 2 chairs.
You're going to have to call the Fort Worth Police Department. No, we were in
Arlington.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's when it comes crashing down in
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I'm still tired.
Extra one. Next thing you know, you saw it. You're like,
I was excited about Hulk Hogan's song he was singing.
oh, I think
That's what I was. How did we get there?
Oh no,
You guys are
Mike. I think Mike's in here.
rapidly catching up.
What?
No, Mike's not in here.
Oh, I thought I saw it.
Don't lie to me.
I thought I heard him.
Mike
No,
is,
I'm here.
Mike is here.
I was gonna say Mike is just concept.
Shop boy.
He doesn't actually exist. He's something that is a figment of our imagination.
Bullshit. That would mess me up.
Mike, what are you doing?
Ding dong. Hello.
Trying to like set up.
There he is.
and shit.
Oh, you didn't know?
That's his face. Tell me I'll just show this one picture since we're not getting into Mike's scrapbook yet. The one picture I will show on this episode is him with Brian Keith because they looked like they were meant to take a picture together.
Two Texas boys.
They looked like they were meant to be brothers.
Well, brother.
The karaoke on that Thursday was just so wow. Like, dude, it was just like an out of body experience and shit. Like just being up the front, just getting turned up, and he did the dance with Thunder Rosa on stage.
Give me a hell yeah.
And like when she was singing Selena.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
badass.
what the hell? I have
And-
footage.
That's all this episode today has been. You're coming in towards the end of it, but we're making a little extra time now that you're here. All this episode it's called All in All. We're just kind of like lightly brushing over some of the week and how crazy it's been before getting into all the episodes we're gonna get out of this week. I think we got like 5 or 6 episodes out of this 1 week.
M J F. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew already the main event. Surely it has to be something Civil War-esque. Avengers Civil War. Or Avengers Endgame. There we go. See? My brain's not here today, man.
I can't even get my Avengers right.
So I was like, here's the problem. You
Oh,
know
no.
my bias against Thunder Rosa.
Oh no! You gotta be unbiased. This is wrestling in the middle.
No, which is
He's
why
like, no.
I gotta say Thunder Rosa wins.
I get it.
Rosa, she's a former world champion. I mean,
Also, if you'd said anything else after that was different, you would have been like, well, nope, he said before, I'm biased. So
No.
you already set yourself up right there.
no, I knew what I was saying. I knew.
Damn.
So you're a Thunder Rosa fan?
He's a hater.
That's why. Okay, that's why I was. But then why'd you pick Thunder Rosa then?
Because he's impartial. He's being unbiased. As he should.
Repertoire and accolades. It's
Yeah. Another Summer Slamboree highlight. This is our fourth one. Highlight number 4. The second ever Elimination Chamber took place at SummerSlam 2003, and I downloaded the entire pay-per-view off of LimeWire.
Yes, he makes me watch it often. I mean, it makes me
just the chamber, yeah, just the chamber.
Makes me is a very strong term. I mean, I should say like he puts it on a lot when I'm over at this guy's house.
If nothing at all is going on, I'll just put on that Elimination Chamber. The most useless and worst pay-per-view of all time amidst this episode. But that's not where we're going to start. So, hey, that's not where we're starting. We're going to embark on the wildest, most diverse time travel episode. Again, Dylan's birthday, so happy birthday to Dylan. This is all for you.
Drink it in, man.
This is your history we're going to look back on.
Buckle up, Teddy.
Sit back, strap in, prepare for a wild journey. We're starting at the Forbidden Philly Bingo Hall, ECW Hardcore Heaven 94.
Oh.
You open up with Hack Myers making his way to the ring, hailing from, and I quote, the last house on the left.
Okay, all right.
His opponent, the Rocking Rebel, whose alternate moniker was the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. While Jericho did not invent that himself either, he is remembered for the one who called himself that in wrestling. And this was before that. So I was like, well, who did what first?
Well, man, I don't. Yeah, I guess Jericho, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah. That match isn't anything to write home about either. Hack Myers just gets the win there. He hacks the competition and gets over.
I was gonna say if it's not that good of a match, then I guess they couldn't hack it.
Yeah. But the ECW TV title match is where we see something a bit more interesting in this. We see the sexiest man on earth, quote unquote, Jason, just Jason, no last name. I guess when your name is the sexiest man on earth, Jason, you don't need a last name too.
Nope.
Match is mid at best. 911 choke slams him, gets the win. And 911 goes to confront Shane Douglas, but the franchise pulls Angel in front of him and runs. Angel slaps 911 in the face and gets herself a choke slam. Yes, the woman in the neck brace got choke slammed. Then, we're going to make this just a little bit more salty for you. Paul Heyman hip swiveled and spit on her before getting on the mic and telling Shane Douglas to come get his dead-smelling fish out of the ring. I can't make this shit up.
I'm Paul. Paul, I'm appalled.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Plug. So 911 picks her up and choke slams her again. End of that segment there. I don't want to be disturbed during this vital time.
He's absolutely right.
It is vital. It is very vital. Dylan, happy birthday. Happy anniversary. We've been married 2 years.
Congrats.
What?
Damn. Okay.
Show's 2 years old now. I mean, in like 3 days it will be, but we're celebrating right now.
Let's go.
Pop
confetti.
More confetti. More confetti.
Bring it down.
Right.
Universidad. There you go. I don't think that's actually how you say it. I'm sorry, Spanish speakers.
You're here to represent them too.
I'm barely learning. Okay?
How much Spanish do you speak? I know you at least
I
like
speak
a little bit.
un poquito.
Yeah, I was like,
Más o menos.
Okay. It's like I don't speak very much other than like the absolute base level. If we were going like Spanish 1, Spanish 2, like school level, I'm Spanish 0.5.
I'm 0.5.
0.5.
Just 0.5.
Anyhow,
No cero miedo. Yeah.
No, zero. Yeah.
yes, I do.
Everyone knows that one.
I know more than Don Callis does. There's that.
Híjole.
No
He knows more than
soy
Don Callis.
hechicero.
He is not Hechicero, and neither are you.
But I think the actual, like, so if you're gonna think of it like that, then I'm going to answer it like that because again, like I wasn't watching wrestling in 2016.
Yeah.
So I'm going to answer it like that just so he kind of has a. So who's hot?
He's too nice.
I am too nice.
Well, it's one of those things I could think about who he would have liked, but then we had a conversation earlier in the day that makes me think like, wait a second.
I got to think about this too because it's like, shit.
And I'm not allowed to cheat and just look.
No.
Okay.
Sure.
This is gonna.
He's doing great at hiding it, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, it's like.
Unless I tilt the camera down.
Don't do that.
We all know
Okay,
people cheat
I got
on
an
him.
answer. I think
I'm gonna hit myself if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna hate myself because I don't even know if this is technically right given.
Here's why me and Dylan are going to be fine and why this team is fine and we don't even have to coordinate our shirts. One, because I invented this game and I am the first ever champion of it. So that's check. Now, the only person to best me in this game is my partner. So, what are the chances we lose? Pretty slim. I'd say they're pretty slim. One up. We're doing an ultimate submission instead. I'm telling you, we're overdue.
Ultimate submission or Iron Woman match or something.
We're overdue the ultimate submission match. Damn it! We need it.
Fickle. They're fickle.
Do call it the Curtin Angle Invitational or some shit. However, we gotta get it.
The Kurt Angle Invitational. What?
The ladder in the middle was carrying at least 600 pounds, right? With 3 men on it. It was carrying 700 pounds. Good God! So these ladders are heavy duty, right?
Okay.
So I see Montez, and I'm popping off my leg as soon as he's like halfway to me. I sit down and then I just prop it up, man. And I felt like a video game, like as if the video game emblem popped up, and it's like he needed to push a button to, use my leg, use my leg, use my leg. Like, and that was the most basic thing that I could tell somebody so they could understand what I wanted them to do. And hopefully they saw what I was looking at. And it looked like he didn't even pay attention. And then all of a sudden it just turned around. He snapped and he was just like, hell yeah, let me use that. And man, like I said, the rest is history.
You said, I caught it like Thor's hammer.
Bro, I was telling him I can't catch anything, bro. I can't catch a break. I can't catch nothing. Not only am I thinking like, wow, he took it. Wow, what a moment. Wow, a pop. When he throws it at me, my heart sinks, bro. And I'm like, I'm going to this up. I am not going to catch this thing. And I tell you, it just magnetically.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetic?
Yeah, no, you're right.
It just came to me, bro. It just came to me, and I was just like, immediate. That was the first reaction, and that's all organic. That's not me even thinking about it. That's what like I even look at the crowd because I hear the pop, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm just ecstatic, man.
That's kind of why.
That's all you need because the fair's on the wheel.
Speaking of fair and speaking of Dylan, before we get started, I'm on this mission this summer, guys. We got mission Dylan All In, getting Dylan to All In, and you guys can join us at All In if you want to. You can scan this QR code, promo 20% off All In tickets. You can come hang with us, and maybe you can help get Dylan to All In.
Give me a hell yeah.
Bro,
Hashtag get Dylan to All In.
Yeah, hashtag Dylan All In.
Thank you.
Crawling to his ass to take the bullet for him. You just got nailed by your partner. He can take some chin shots.
Several times. There it is. There it is. Yeah, this is what we're doing. This sequence is what we're doing, guys. Oh, you thought I missed the sequence? I never miss the sequences. Every time, man. Every time. People are like, how do you film all the good spots? How do you know where all the good spots are? It's called psychology, folks. It's called understanding when the moment arises for you to start filming. And I am the best at it because why? I just love wrestling. I just watch a lot of wrestling. That's it. That's enough of me bragging. People sit around and they're like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But just watch a lot of wrestling and you will. That's enough of my rant. I feel like a lot of people are going to start feeling like I'm calling them out. I'm not. I'm just being braggadocious for once in my life. Excuse me if I don't want to be humble for one episode. Come on.
At no point did I say this was a bad match either. I just said in the middle of the afternoon I get drowsy, and this was a slow-paced match. And this is why I get pet peeved, and this is why this is almost like promo level me coming out, because I say it every single episode I talk about it. Slower paced does not mean it's a bad match. And this preconceived notion that when I say slower paced, it means that match was bad needs to go out the window, because slow pace can be really good. It's called technical wrestling. And there's my promo for the day. Don't ever insinuate.
Slow burn, slow cook, slow roast.
See, and this is when we interviewed Dijak. This is what he talked about. Fans have this like habit of just combining names together to think it's cool tag team.
Okay, I'm sorry, Dijak, but it's fun. It's not supposed to look. It's not supposed to be serious.
It's fun. We're just making it fun, okay?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Then let's sit down. Let's have a business meeting, and we'll talk serious business. This is a video that's supposed to be fun. And for all you fans that are not having fun, get on our level, start having fun.
Get on our level. Let's go. That's a shoot, brother.
Shoot.
Dude, we got a birthday shoot. We got the anniversary shoot.
That's fair. And that, Dylan, you should say, and that is fair.
Tell him.
Dude, all right, that got me hyped. Let's get back to Edge and Christian. That got me hyped up. I don't even know where to set my spatula.
Stove is hot, man. I gotta turn it down a bit. Hold up.
Right. This tag team looked great together. For an old ass man tag team, they looked great together with their cool tag moves. And they got the win as well. And their beef is with FTR on top of that.
Dude, the finisher.
As he eats potatoes. First of all, Mike, you didn't bring mashed potatoes for the rest of us.
I know, bro. I'm starving. I haven't ate. Man, I'm hungry.
Hey, man, look. I didn't know there was food downstairs. I didn't know they ordered some Texas Roadhouse. I was like, damn. After a great pay-per-view, I gotta eat. This Texas Roadhouse downstairs?
We'll get on that after this episode. What's really eating is Edge and Christian winning this match and about to face FTR in the future.
Excited. I'm excited for the future on this journey on that story.
The big future. The big future.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of future, let's keep segueing. Speaking of future, TNT champion Kyle Fletcher, who's been looking like $1 million. I'm gonna put the picture up on the show. Brandon actually is taking a picture with this title. My boy Brandon has a picture holding this title. So,
okay, lucky guy, man, lucky guy.
Pretty damn cool to think about now. This is what I have to show. This is what they're competing against. They're over there, muted, cooking, booking. I don't know. I'm a champion for a reason.
Acknowledge me.
I'm not afraid. In the words of Eminem, I'm not afraid.
Looks like we've had enough talk. It's time.
I'm actually, okay, sidebar, I'm going to text Dylan on the low right now. I'm going to let him know. I'm not going to let him know what's going on. I can't cheat. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to just divulge what's happening, but I will tell him, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Battleground?
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio comes out with all his Judgment Day dudes, his J double Ds, if you will, but he doesn't bring them ringside with him.
J double Ds.
He hits the ring alone. No J double Ds here. Those are my Judgment Day dudes.
to find the worst triple threat. The Jaguar Spirit. Oh, he said, I see the Jaguar and I will spirit.
And this starts the madness of Stadium Stampede in Wembley. I don't know where Wembley is, but this was in Wembley, and it was crazy.
These are my
Love those pictures.
Thank you very much. I love them too. They're all from the day that my kids were born.
Wow.
I only have 2 kids. It looks like I have 4, but
Right.
that's my daughter, that's my daughter, that's my son, that's my son. They're just 2 different pictures from the same day on the day that they were born. So I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it's like if a company came to me and said, "Hey, we'll give you $97 million to sit in catering," I'd probably say yes. Because what am I gonna do? Turn down $97 million to support my children and my family just because I have this vision of myself? No, if the money is life-changing money, like there is a number that satiates that. That being said, none of that is happening. That's a made up hypothetical. No one's paying you that amount of money to do nothing. So
Big
that's
number. Yeah.
so yeah, for me, and I understand for her, like there's a semblance of where can we build this to so I don't find myself in the same situation, right? We don't want history to repeat as much as they don't want history to repeat, right? I don't want to set both of us up for failure. So yeah, that's the thought process. I assume for her, but it's certainly for me.
Some busted. There's Jushin Thunder Liger. If I'm the brain of this operation, I would say then Dylan would have to be like the heart or whatever makes the body work. He can be like
He's the heart.
He can be the heart.
The heart and soul.
Maybe he wants to be the intestines, but then diverticulitis is a thing, and like don't want to be that.
Bro.
Oh no, please.
In our section, we had here's 2 moments from my night that will live with me forever. Because it started out, we had a surrounding crowd of overly drunk guys around us, and at first they were kind of annoying, but then towards the night our relationship bonded to where we all connected really hard. And the 2 points we connected the most were we had a whole thing of like chanting against diverticulitis during the Kenny match, and the second live with me forever. There was a moment in the main event where me and 3 other drunk men realized we have all read John Moxley's book and think it's the greatest book to ever be written. And so once we figured that out, we would not shut the up about it.
Moxley, I read your book and I liked it! Very good book. It was like a great book. Yeah. Very good book. Like a social guy, it's like really popular.
It was so fun just to have that connection with a few people, especially being that close down on the floor, and it's an experience. It's an overwhelming experience, but it's an experience.
That is pretty crazy, honestly. I mean, it is John Moxley though. It's a book by John Moxley. I can get that.
The only audiobook I've listened to is from Jim Ross, and it was a trip. He was talking about being on mescaline in the 70s and shit. It was Ross's books. JR's got some stories. JR's got some stories.
Oh my god.
God bless him.
Man, that man's wild.
Like, is Wardlow really going over? He never is.
He said, "Is Wardlow really ever going over?" He's going over on the American Gladiators, hosted by The Miz.
Oh, hold on. I got to say the name of that event. MLW Rise of the Renegades.
Rise of the Renegade?
Nothing says Renegade more than Norman Smiley, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Then a month later at MLW Summer Apocalypse, CM Punk defeats Raven in a straight edge rules, which I guess means you can't get high before the match. I don't know. What does that entail?
Straight edge rules. How is that like?
Side boy.
Looks like we've had enough talk. It's time.
Like straight edge rules. It's like there's no smoking, there's no drinking.
It's a rich match where the competitors agree to abide by specifics. The rules usually center around the concept of straight edge. Got it. In these matches, the wrestlers might incorporate these principles into their personas of the match. right? Refuse to use weapons or participate in underhanded tactics. So basically, it's like a square match. Like you got to abide by all the rules. No weapons, no interference, clean athletic competition.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. That's pretty much a regular match, a regular wrestling match.
Rub them up.
I mean, it's so funny because Bully Ray even said like WWE won't let us do this. Like,
Shut up.
okay,
Shut up, Bubs.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
We'll go.
So,
Who was the first team? Booker T and who?
Brock Lesnar.
you bitch.
I'm gonna go with the second team. CM Punk and John Cena.
They didn't. It was actually Bret Hart and Goldberg.
When in WCW?
Yes, and if you see the photo of them after they won the tag titles, Bret Hart looks pissed about it.
I'm pissed about it.
Damn. They actually held tag team titles together, yeah.
I was out to his house to visit him once.
Ding dong. Hello.
Because I was at a show in Amarillo, and so he said to come by the ranch. So he picked me up at the airport and went to the ranch.
Give me a hell yeah.
Well, that's cool. Go to the Terry Funk
Yeah, it
ranch.
was really cool.
That's cool.
I don't guess you rode any of his horses.
No.
Sandman's wife tries to interfere, and then they get into a kendo stick sword fight for a second.
oh, love those.
Aggression.
Then Tommy Dreamer makes out with the Sandman's wife before caning Sandman some more. He then canes the ref before caning the Sandman some more again. He gets disqualified for this, and yes, I said that sentence correctly. He got disqualified in ECW, if you can believe it. They actually do have boundaries.
You just made the list.
Damn.
So you can call a woman in a neck brace who's been beaten a dead smelling fish, but okay, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Braun Strowman. Braun Breaker.
Tommy then canes the ring announcer, and of course, the Sandman some more, goes bananas, leaves. Sandman's wife comes in and lights a cigarette and puffs on it a couple times before putting it in the Sandman's mouth to revive him. He hits it many times and then asks what the happened.
Is that how that works? Is that like a spinach?
And this is, I know, it's crazy to say because this is who I was like looking up to as a 14-year-old kid, but this is why I loved the Sandman so much growing up. And people now, a lot of people, especially like you'll see me and Jeff get into it because he never watched ECW. They're like, why do you like the Sandman so much? This is shit like this.
Dude, he doesn't give a single flying F.
Get the F out.
The reason why we call it in the middle is because we keep it, in the middle.
Yeah.
I think you would do great creatively bumping into All Elite Wrestling. Have you had any interest there? Have they had any interest that you know of?
Not that I know of. I would love to go there. There's so many people there that I want to wrestle. Like I really want to tangle up with Tony again. I wrestled Tony for many years on the indies. So I'd like to, revisit that. There's just a lot of women there that I would love to wrestle. So I am more than willing, AEW, to talk about some stuff. Sorry, my dog just came in the room and please.
It's okay. Welcome.
So I might have to place her tail.
Acknowledge me.
So I'm interested. I'd love to go there. But as far as I know, I don't think there's an interest from them, which is a shame. But I would love to go there.
Put my vote in.
Yeah.
Even Ring of Honor has an outstanding women's division right now. You fit in no matter where you go. So it just, I guess, like you said, there's a waiting game to it, but we're all rooting for you.
I appreciate it. I want to wrestle everywhere and anywhere at this point. Like there's so many people that I want to wrestle in multiple different companies. My girlfriend wrestles for Ring of Honor quite frequently, or used to. So, I'd love to be able to wrestle her in a high stakes promotion. But I really want to wrestle Ring of Honor. Like growing up as a wrestling fan, like you see all these companies like TNA, Ring of Honor, you want to wrestle everywhere and everywhere. Mm-hmm. So they are on my bucket list, and I am completely open to offers. Because I got to tick them off. I got to show people that I can do what I do best, and I just need the opportunity to be able to show people.
Or like the Goku, like when Goku was in that what's that thing?
Yeah,
pod.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like, nah, this is Ilya Dragunov. Like, we're waiting.
He's in there recouping.
Right.
Hell yeah. I love that image in my mind.
Drink it in, man.
Gunther versus Pat McAfee. My prediction, Gunther wins easy, chokes Pat McAfee after the bell, and Goldberg comes to save the day. Rooting for Gunther to win and not be stopped at all and go get the world title back afterwards.
Well, everything, none of that happened.
That did not happen. That did not even like
Hey,
that prediction did not happen.
We'll talk about the match. We'll see. But yeah, spoiler. No, that didn't happen. Amen. No. He praised God and Jesus just then. Ooh, bust his spine. Amen, dude. Mike out here getting holy on him. And that just shows how great this triple threat was, that we could praise the Lord amidst it. Triple threat's so good. We got praising the Lord. And that, as it should be. As it should be.
Wheels Wheeler.
Wheels Wheeler.
Wheels Wheeler, the door.
I was telling Dylan earlier today, I've started doing this thing that I'm not going to stop doing for the rest of my life now. I call it wrestle code. So I'll say random things to like mean other things. So like I pulled up to his house and I text him NXT arrival to mean like I'm here. Or he told me to be careful. And instead of saying like I won't be careful, I said 97 Sabu. So it's kind of just like a little like code like only we would understand.
97 Sabu.
97.
Yeah.
97 Sabu,
reckless.
bruh.
Meanwhile, like,
Right? Yeah. No, 97 Sabu was
90% of my vocabulary is now catchphrases, so that's fair.
People get mad at how many times I say that's fair because they don't get it.
That's fair.
Yo, you guys watching? You know.
Real ones, no.
I'm gonna show the tweet one more time. If Sons of Texas win, I'm gonna shave my head.
That was me.
Let's get into this. And this spine buster. Yeah, Hobbs out here busting spines. I love Penta in that photo.
I'm not saying like, oh,
what if?
You should feel ashamed for not being able to go as good as he used to. I try to point out things that I observe. So
what if? Like, man, you suck for getting hurt. I can't believe you would do that and ruin your career. I want to watch you at your best, and you can't be that now.
There are some people who do that. I mean,
man, I hate Stone Cold for breaking his neck. What? Okay. Chad wins. Americano wins Money in the Bank, cashes in on Chad, reveals himself to be Tyler Bate. To which I said, sure. Alternatively, Mr. Iguana should hold all belts.
Yes.
I'll answer in Spanish. No.
Come on, man.
Yeah, folks. Bret Hart versus Swerve Strickland.
Oh, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
And there's Bret Hart.
Damn.
I had to. That was too easy not to. That's mommy's house. I'm going to your mom's house.
No, that's not.
Let's leave that out of there.
She's fine now.
It's good. I've been wondering. Let the record show that Dylan's mom is fine. She's doing great. Rhea Ripley, however, appears not to be.
She is in pain.
Pain. That's all I can say. Give a toast to Raven. This one's for Raven.
Right. Salute to Raven.
Raven's the reason why wrestling's great.
Yep.
Drink it in, man.
I mean, you guys have really known each other since childhood, correct? Like, that's not just
no, we didn't. We met in ECW.
That's hilarious. You got me. You had me fooled for 3 decades.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. That was my whole idea when I started the storyline. I was like, I was like, we need to get it because I only thought I was staying for a few months, and so I said we need to get it off to a jump start. Let's make up a backstory, that sounds legit, and we'll have something so that we already have heat when the program starts.
Acknowledge me.
It worked. It worked. And again, I started watching you childhood, so I'm allowed to believe in kayfabe at that time. Yes, sir. It was really awesome. Some of my first introductions. I my great uncle was in the business. I'm the great nephew of Wild Bill Irwin and Scott Irwin. Rest in peace.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I always kind of like throughout the family grapevine, we always had a.
Mark for Wild Bill Irwin.
I'm
I
sorry.
used to love. He did the best. He did the best face plant. Like how Flair takes a step and falls on
Oh
his
yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Well,
dude, so
Flair's looks comical, but Wild Bill Irwin's would look so legit because what he would do is, I don't know if you noticed this, but he would take a step, and it was like his right leg was shorter than his left. It wasn't, but I'm saying, but it was like so he went to hit the ground and walked through, but he just walked, but the leg didn't, the boot didn't hit the ground, and he ended up falling face first. Phew. It's
yeah,
hard to explain, but.
I still have a lot of his old WCCW tapes over here in the archives. Keep a lot of the VHS tapes still. So
Scott Irwin was his brother, right?
yes, sir. Yes. And
Yeah,
I don't know him that well. This is like through family grapevine, but really good guy.
Thank you.
I can remember a lot of iconic storylines you did where you really pushed the boundaries creatively. Some of the aforementioned names I said, like Dreamer and Funk, are great ones. The ones with Sandman stick out to me the most.
Yeah,
Now,
I thought that was the best program. Like, I think that's the best program ever. Like, of all the programs I've ever seen, storyline wise, I don't think there's anything that can hold a candle to me and Sandman's.
yeah, there's a lot of different variables to that Sandman storyline, and I'll get into one of them later. But is there the question that follows that? Was there any point you felt proud in a perspective where you were like, nobody else can touch what I'm doing creatively right now?
Yeah, oh
Was
yeah,
there?
at the time, yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
And as I just said, I still feel that way. Really, I mean, I still feel that Dreamer and my Dreamer storyline and my Sandman storylines are two of the best storylines in history. I'll put them against any storylines ever, and I even put the Sand as much as me and Dreamer are more famous for feuding because of the length of it. I think me and Sandman's was more creatively top of the heap.
I agree. I mean, you took the man's family, so yeah, man, that got
And
emotional.
the mini birthday party for Tyler.
Yeah. Man, like I said, it was really cool to see boundaries like that get pushed creatively. I attribute a lot of that to what sparks my creative intuition and how I go about doing things.
Cena?
Yep, TLC. TLC.
Yeah, the slip up.
I want to say poor guy, and then I remember he made the comment about some losers from NXT, and I'm like, you know what? Some loser from NXT wouldn't trip on the top rope, Pat.
Somewhere.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'm putting that
Put Put
right
it down.
now.
Put it down.
That's in the middle.
It's just
No pun intended.
in the middle. I feel that.
Hello?
In the middle pocket.
New champion, who this? New winner, who this?
Oh, it's that boy Mad Mike and Overtime Ortiz. That's who it is.
Yep, mad overtime in the
Mad
building.
overtime.
Mad overtime.
Anytime I start to see you guys cooking, I just grab this, I start swatting all my fears away. I'm like, nah, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Kyle hits Kyle with a brainbuster and pins him for the win. Kyle pins Kyle.
Kyle on Kyle.
Hold on. That's kind of pretty to know. Is like both of those teams has a Kyle.
Yeah.
And having Kyle hitting Kyle to win.
Was there any? There should have been a Kyle chant. Let's go, Kyle.
There should have been a chant, and that's
Hey, well, at least Kyle got the win, right?
And it would have had like a reaction for both Kyles, like which one?
You should have seen us in the J versus J match during the first Continental Classic. Jay Lethal, Jay White, and we did the whole note without mentioning either last name. So it was like, so Jay did this, and then Jay did that, and Jay won the match.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay. Headlock takeover. Headlocks taking over the world.
I'm not the only one. Lyra as well. Can't wait as she jumps Becky before Alicia Taylor can even finish the introduction.
Yes, they were going off from the get-go.
This is a good old-fashioned Irish pub brawl. This is a Belfast brawl.
It's not a Donnybrook match, right?
No, it's just a good old Belfast brawl for breakfast. We get into the match and it starts out first looking more like an Irish Donnybrook brawl, which got me thinking, who said we couldn't have a Donnybrook match between Lyra and Becky? Like, who's making the rules that says we can't?
I guess maybe they think that's a Vince McMahon thing, which at this point.
All right, well, instead of shillelaghs, though, we see kendo sticks and crowbars, also steel chains. See Becky pull out the toolbox and not only beat Lyra with it, but then pull a zip tie out of it to tie Lyra's hands up and then beat her with a wrench. She beat her with a wrench, Dylan.
Nothing. But I feel types of ways about this match, as good as it was. I feel types of ways about it.
You know what? That's fair. It's Sheamus.
It's shameful that...
It's a shameful day. Thus the end.
I'm grabbing the beef jerky. I have to stop myself. I'll get ahead of myself.
That's fair.
I'm jerking. What? Wait, what? Next
I hate
clip.
that it cut off as soon as you said it. It's like, liquor sketch.
And his opponent. Whatever. What if this was Sheamus versus Jesse Ventura?
Yo.
Drink it in, man.
I'll tell you this much. When we were at Collision, it was one of the loudest singing things I'd ever heard. And maybe that's because Lucha Big E was next to me singing, and he was doing it word for word perfectly, like an angel. But that Collision one was like the most powerful singing probably since the Judas days.
H.
Yes.
But Bronson Reed would literally flatten him.
I've seen Triple H beat Umaga, The Big Show, The Great Khali.
Acknowledge me.
You telling me you can't take on Jonah Rock?
I think Bronson Reed wins this fight.
Shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
I made a hell of a case.
That might be an upset, but you know what? I'll take it.
I made a hell of a case. I was like, I saw him beat the Great Khali.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed by that.
Damn it.
Great Khali wasn't tsunami splashing him 5 times in a row.
If he did, that would be insane.
Seeing the Great Khali wear a tutu just wasn't the same.
All right. 3-3-1 now. I got 1. You guys have 3. Triple threat time. I'm glad you came in my forbidden door, Dylan.
Pause.
Yo, hold on.
Hey, yo, Dylan, is this your man? Get your man.
It's not as bad as Don Callis saying he likes the way certain men breed. Okay?
Yeah, he was listening.
He was on one. He was on one.
Looks like we've had enough.
All right.
Yo.
Interesting. This tag match had super specific stipulations. I mean, like, really specific stipulations. So, hear me out here. If one team gets knocked out for a 10 count, the other team then wins the advantage of getting to use a baseball bat. Also, only pinfalls to win, and falls count anywhere inside of the building. At least he said inside of the building, which I guess maybe stops the falls count anywhere stipulation from going out into the streets of Philly, where it's twice as dangerous and more unpredictable.
Yep.
We get into the start of the match, almost, but first, some antics occur where the iconic ECW fan known as Straw Hat Guy called Flyboy Rocco Rock Jailbird, and Public Enemy responded by going and destroying his straw hat, exposing his bald head. Rocco gets on the mic and says if one more fan calls him that, he's not wrestling. Ian Rotten gets on the mic and encourages the fans to start chanting Jailbird, and Public Enemy walks out.
This was like, what? This man, they really blurred the lines on shit. The ref begins to start counting them out, which is again super weird because this match had falls count anywhere stipulation. So how are they going to get counted out? This is all looking back. I can see this is all meant to make fans kind of forget that wrestling is scripted and be like, no, this is legit. Like they're walking out, they're gonna have to count them out to like get a finish out of this. This just got botched. But Public Enemy come back out to beat the 10 count and talk more shit to everybody. Working us. We're getting worked, brother.
I was about to say, I just thought talking shit was their special move.
Then we start the match officially because I guess it hadn't started yet, even though we did this count thing. Super confusing. See a bunch of big boys doing moves you don't expect them to, like moonsaults, rolling sentons over the top rope. Amongst a lot of crazy shit, they start hitting each other with chairs and frying pans, and I begin to wonder to myself how the bat is temporarily illegal, but everything else is off limits, or everything else can be used as a weapon. I don't get this match to this day.
There's no rhyme or reason, and it's kind of beautiful in a way.
Let me make this worse for you one time. This match is false count anywhere, but they have to tag in and out of the match too.
What? Fickle. They're fickle.
What?
Okay. All right.
The Rotten Brothers get the baseball bat advantage after some in-ring tag action and chair shots. Then the match continues but gets hardcore again. We see Rocco Rock jump off a scaffold in the crowd area, which was something that we saw a lot. You think it's like, whoa, they jumped off a scaffold? Well, that was every Tuesday, brother.
I was about to say, like, yeah, that's the...
Teams separate out in different area of the crowds. We see a pinfall in the crowd that doesn't get counted because no ref is around to count. Kind of defeats the purpose, though. This match made no sense at all, anyways. So, like, what's it mean at this point? Then, after all that, they get back in the ring and have a regular tag match, and it ends clean in the ring. One of my least favorite matches I've ever watched in ECW. Period.
I mean, on one hand, it does sound like a terrible thing to follow, but it's also it sounds like a train wreck, you know, like,
yeah.
Oh God, this is terrible, but I can't stop watching.
They make up for it with the following match. They give you Too Cold Scorpio versus Sabu, and it's a barn burner. Solid ass match. You get your zany Sabu spots. So
drink it in, man.
Also, I don't know. Maybe have to go back in the catalog for this. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever used the term barn burner.
Give me a hell yeah.
I don't
think I've ever said barn burner. Once in this show's history, I've never said that's a barn burner.
If you're the super fan, there's gotta be one. Go back and tell us how many times we said barn burner, because I want to at least say 3. At least 3.
We see popular WCW trio team 3 Count come out and start dancing and singing, which gets interrupted by the Young Dragons, a tag team I do not know, but I wish to.
You didn't know?
This match is a tag team ladder match. For belts? No. For 3 counts, gold record plaque, and separately, a recording contract. Double ladder match. Can't make this shit up. Oh, and you want to make this match weirder, you say. Okay, well, it gets weirder when this match starts and we see that even though this is a ladder match, the teams are still doing the traditional tag in and out of the match dynamic.
It's contagious. That's all I can say.
Yeah. We start off with one-on-one technical wrestling to confirm that this is what we're doing. You could have like the worst of ladder matches DVD. This is gonna be one that's on it. Luckily, 3 count win both the plaque and the contract, which low-key surprised me. Just thought it was going to go a different direction creatively based off of the goofiness of it all. Like, let's put those on the Young Dragons, the like Pacific Oriental tag team that we can't even name one by one. I feel like the Young Dragons winning that would have been a better moment. I don't know, but this is WCW. I'm just under the impression you can do whatever the you want here.
Well, I mean, pretty much this is close to the end here, so they were just chugging.
Rest in peace.
Oh, that's just a picture. I was waiting for the video to play while we were staring at that picture. I love that. Let's move on.
First of all, I think it's adorable that you think they're going to give Bailey anything at this point. I wish, but come on.
Ding dong. Hello.
It's Stephanie Bakir's time. I just want to say, before we move on, Jamie Noble is the sexy boy of the trailer park. He is the Shawn Michaels of the trailer park community. That note, I am picking the Sandman.
Call me Glade because I always got to plug in.
Damn, look at you dropping bars.
I'm dropping cars just like Nia Jax.
Damn, if she gonna drop a car on someone, I don't know.
That's what this movie's called. This is called the car drop. The car drop.
No, but it is really genius. Annihilation, like Annihilator.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's one of those things where it felt kind of like a sensitive subject to ask about because we never want to be the program that eggs wrestlers to come on and try to slander WWE after they left. But likewise, we do care to know like how you feel about everything that's gone on behind the scenes after you've left. I mean, it kind of seemed like a downhill slope a little.
Yeah. I don't think anyone is interested in like slandering WWE or any company. I think people are interested in telling the truth. And the reality about the truth of anyone in any situation, you guys at the job you work at, or me at a job that I had before, or me with my family, or me with my wife, or my life, or anything in general, any human being in any situation, the reality is that there's positives and that there's negatives. And we talk about the positives and the negatives, and then everyone ignores this part and goes, look how angry, look how bitter and disgusted they are. We're all frustrated with something, right? I'm not 100% happy with my wife all the time. I'm not 100% happy with my children. I spent all morning, I just talked about how much I love my children. I just spent all morning losing my mind at my children because they won't brush their teeth. I'm like, can you please brush your teeth? Like, an hour ago, I was not thrilled with my children. That's called being a parent. That's part of life, right?
Yeah.
Any person who posts on Instagram and says, I have the perfect life and everything's perfect, behind the scenes, they're losing their mind just like the rest of us, because life is checks and balances, is volatile. So yes, if people are truly being honest, there were good parts of any job and there were bad parts of any job. And the reality of a situation like this is we have to, be cautious, because you can take a sentence of what I said and lose the entire context of it, and I just look like a complete, disgruntled, angry person. The reality of most people's experience in WWE or any company is that there's lots of positives and also some negatives, and that's just life, right? That's every situation. Even the people who are the most happy in WWE, trust me, I was around them. They're not happy 100% of the time. There's difficult parts of any job, and that's just part of the business.
Oh my, the velocity. And I don't mean that one show.
Raven defeats CM Punk at IWC. It's not the internet wrestling community, turns out. You heard
It's
of
IWC, which yeah.
You heard of Halloween Havoc? This is Hopewell Havoc.
Hopewell Havoc.
Let's go.
I was in dark times that week, Jeff. I was in dark times that week coming in. I wasn't just feeling well. And what came to save the day?
Wrestling.
What came to save the day? Wrestling, baby.
Blood 2004.
Okay. Holy smokes. Bad Blood 2004.
Dog. I heard the match was good. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I haven't got to watch it yet. I wanted to, and then, interviewed Raven. That was the thing to say.
Yeah. Just my friend Raven that I have on speed dial at all time.
Go check out the Raven interview.
Don't forget to click right there.
I think I sent out a tweet. I'll just go ahead and put my tweet up on the screen so we don't have to blow it out later. It said, don't let this all out Toronto stuff distract you from the fact that I interviewed Raven yesterday. Don't let all this distract you.
Well, I interviewed Raven. Get on my level.
Yeah.
Interview a legend.
Step it up, AEW.
Tony, you listening?
Yo.
That's a shoot, brother. That's a shoot, brother.
Yeah, I'm really enjoyed this.
Yeah, for sure.
You
We should
asked,
do something
you
else.
asked a lot of questions that weren't. You didn't ask the same questions that everybody asks, which is important. It's really
take pride in
important
that.
because, yeah, because it gets so boring to do interviews when you're always asked the same questions. You know.
I understand. I really understand. And there's an aspect of this that I like to do that I feel like not a lot of people in my profession are doing because there's a lot of dirt sheets, there's a lot of things that are here to make clips. It's not necessarily my end goal. I love the business. I love professional wrestling and I really love the people who love it as much as I do. I know you're one of those people. And so if I can do anything in my capacity to help promote that, put a light on that, then I really feel like I'm contributing. So it does me a favor, you showing up.
I would definitely interview. Thank you. I would definitely interview Bill Irwin, though, especially since he's your relative. I would definitely try and get a hold of him.
I think I'm gonna make that the next venture then. Down here in Texas, MLW is huge too. So
I'd love to go there. I mean, I'm in Texas for a show at the end of the month, Hurricane Pro, where I get to wrestle my girlfriend, who's Miranda Alizé. So that'll be fun. See how that goes. And she said she's already going to hit me way harder, which is not. But dude, I love wrestling in Texas, so I really want to go to MLW. Like,
it's
like a cool place.
We got all kinds of things coming up in Texas. It's all in season.
Yeah.
I'm here. I know, I have some friends who run a couple promotions in the DFW area. MPX is out there, Dragon Slayer, really great people. I'm definitely gonna be saying, hey, get Nix and Newell out here. I don't know what the budget is.
Please do. I mean, I'm more than likely relocating to Texas soon, so
Early pop.
Exactly. It'll be my hometown soon.
Wow.
Give me a hell yeah.
Big names. All right. Well, that gives me a better chance to explain. Yeah. So revolutionary moment for this show. Revolutionary moment for wrestling podcasts. We're the first ever professional wrestling podcast to be episodically airing on X, on Twitter. I want to call it Twitter. I'm sorry. It's still Twitter to me, but on X, full Wrestling in the Middle episodes. Groundbreaking announcement. We're the first to do it. We won't be the last to do it. I know somebody's going to pick up on the idea, but we were the first, and that's really special. So, nothing else. I don't know how we got to 5 seasons, but at the same time, like, we worked our ass off, and you guys pulled up and are like the best fans we've ever had because you're the fans in wrestling that are like, hey, we don't like toxic shit. So, thank you for pulling up and being here and helping us and getting us our YouTube partnership. You literally got us to where our YouTube page could be monetized. That's awesome. Thank you. So we're going to have some fun today in this episode. We're going to do fantastic cooking, super bad guy stuff.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
I wasn't a fan.
I don't know what's going on, but this is kind of why I said it's slow burn the pay-per-view.
Don't burn the pay-per-view.
Slow burn.
You know when it's Forbidden Door season because random shit like this starts happening.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna start it early.
When is Forbidden Door? Is it before or after All In?
It's after All In.
Yeah, I was thinking it was in June, like it always has been, but no, it's after.
You know what's ironic to me? The fact that bald people chant bald at him. Like, they only give you the bald chant if they know it'll bother you. They're like, yeah, we're bald, but it bothers you, so you're bald, and it's funny.
I can count probably the number of bad matches in AEW on maybe 2 hands, maybe even 1 hand.
Let's not bring Jake Cargill into this right now.
Híjole, take it easy, shooter.
I'm sorry.
Just shoot it. It's not even here.
She's not even in the company anymore.
You know that's Q's ex-wife. Come on now, we're live.
She's gotten better.
She's gotten better.
She's gotten better.
I assume you said Jade Cargill, which
yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
And you know that he knows you so well.
Speaking of the title that she couldn't ruin, the TBS title had a great match on this card. We got a 4-way: Mercedes, Persephone, Bonzilla, and Alex Winza.
Bombzilla.
Why did you say Bonzilla?
I meant to say Bozilla. I'm about a bonsai right now. I got excited by the Windsor. I'm sorry. Sue me.
It's okay. We love
Bonzilla.
Bozilla. We're all
No, it's
Bozilla
Bonzilla
fans.
from now on.
Now it's
You
Bonzilla.
got it.
It's Bonzilla.
Bonzilla?
All with the
Bonzilla?
botch.
Big
This is Botchzilla.
Bonzilla?
We got the Botchzilla going down.
I mean, a little bit.
There's something to the theatrics of it.
There is, but
If we're just going with themes, I'm like, okay.
I think I have a surprising. I had to think about it. I'm like, which theme would I bump?
What
nonstop,
bumps in the whip?
even without having to think about the entrance, and I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
Heck yeah.
What bumps in the whip for Dylan? Doesn't drive. What bumps in the whip?
He can still bump music.
I'm thinking of like Mark Henry. I'm thinking of like Swerve.
Somebody go get the SB.
That is a good one, but
Yeah, that ain't it.
I took
Shout out
up a whole.
36.
I took up a whole line, by the way, so you're gonna have to write under mine.
That's fine. Hold on, just give me a moment.
He said, "Give me a moment."
Okay, we'll give you 10 more seconds.
Ooh, should I change it?
Yes, you should change it completely.
If I change it, you're never gonna get it.
Oh.
Can I have a tie? God, oh, this is hard.
10 seconds.
See, even I'm struggling with it, and I'm not even the one answering the question.
It's too ridiculously hard for this one. What he said messed me up too.
Well, you gotta answer.
Give an answer, buddy.
We can't be here all day.
We could technically.
It is our show.
Okay. The answer of his favorite entrance theme all time has to be Session Moth Martina.
This is crazy. This is insane. I was debating between Tatum Paxley's theme, but I ultimately went with Shatter, Bray Wyatt's last theme / Uncle Howdy's theme.
That's solid. I thought you were for real going to put Session Moth Martina.
Me
No.
too.
Oh, your reaction made me think, wow.
Me too.
No, you said it was ridiculous, and it was kind of ridiculous.
I definitely went all in on that one.
Actually, I just remembered what her theme is. That is kind of fire.
Yeah.
No points. All right, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dylan, what is Josh's favorite entrance theme?
That's hard.
Yeah.
That is difficult.
I don't even know if the time. Hold on. I wrote something down. I'm like, let me make sure.
Drink it in, man.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event.
Locked.
I could have went 7 different ways with
Loaded.
this.
Is it? I'm gonna get this wrong, but since you got it wrong, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you close your eyes, Christian.
That was definitely in like the top 5 list. Like that, the No More Words Jeff Hardy theme, DX obviously, Edge was in there, Chris Benoit. Ultimately though, and it's a statement to how great it is in current times, my answer is Rhea Ripley.
Oh my god, I would have never got that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I love Rhea Ripley's theme. I love the entrance with it. I love everything about it. So, alright.
That's fine.
Nobody got the entrance theme. Boo. No, boo us. We're supposed to know each other. Is it? What's the score?
The score is 2-2.
Still?
We do not know each
And
other.
this is like, what, question 5 now?
We're on question 6 now.
Yes, we are on question 6.
So we're 2 out of 6. That's not great. That's
Well,
not
we're
great.
2 out of 5 right now.
Okay.
We're on 6.
We'll get 3 out of 6 then.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Joshua. Who is Dylan's favorite women's wrestler of all time?
Oh, that's an E.
Yeah.
We've got that one.
Solid. In the bag.
Thank you.
No, it could
We are not
differ.
sponsored.
No, it could differ, from, there's a couple he likes, but no, I'm definitely going to go with Mako Satomura.
He got it. It's Mako Satomura.
Right. Okay.
I don't even-
What's the Mako?
Point to Josh.
Okay, now I got to do mine.
All right, Dylan, who is Josh's favorite women's wrestler of all time?
So,
There's some solid ones.
I feel like of all time. See, this is the hard one because I know you really like Tegan. I know you really like Lyra. Oh, but all time.
For all the times.
Man, these questions are making me think. I like it.
You gotta think yourself. You and I can have a festival of friendship at some point.
That would be fun.
Well, we could do like an actual newlyweds one. We just gotta get another couple that could stand the heat.
I'm gonna say I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna say Tegan.
Fair one. I did interview her, but no, that's not the answer. Yeah. The answer would have been Lyra Valkyria, though. Yeah, Lyra Valkyria is my actual
I thought it was too recent, but I thought about like the history of women's wrestling. I was like, women's wrestlers are badasses. Don't get me wrong, but like when it really started clicking recently, I was like, he would go someone recent.
There's some great ones up there. Kairi Sane's up there. Lyra's way up there.
Everyone's got a favorite.
Mako, of course.
If I wouldn't have known about Mako, I would have said Asuka probably.
Yeah. That's a great one too. What's our next question?
Yeah.
Crazy work. Even that all in, I think should be like $800. I still think AEW overcharges when they come to the DFW area. Because if I was in Kentucky somewhere, the tickets are only they're buy one get one free in Kentucky. Tony, all right. I go to Garland. And we're paying. Come on. All right. Anyways, I'm just a poor man from a poor family. Ticket prices are crazy, man.
I'm gonna get a good forehand, backhand. Playing with my trophy. And you know what? Off. I can play with my trophy. I earned this thing. I remember in those finals, go back and watch the Road to WrestleMania Cook-Off finals. I was so nervous, but I remember thinking in my head before we even started recording, I have to cook and book the best card I've ever made. And my WrestleMania card was one of champions. Dream matches were had. Moments were made. It was the spectacle of the lifetime. That was a true showcase of the Immortals competing with actual WrestleMania that season. It was chef's kiss. Amazing. So I earned this. And no matter what happens in this game, whether they cook our ass or not, they won't. Spoiler alert, they won't. Next Road to WrestleMania tournament, I'm coming for the second one. I'm announcing it right now. I said I might, take a step back, let other people know. I'm going for two. I'm going for two. Let it be known now. I'm going for two. So no matter what happens here, you're not stopping me. But I do expect to get my bye. So. Thank you. Someone needs to slow burn. Goldberg.
Oh God, please! I don't want that. I don't want that to keep going. Please, just let it be over.
Fire out.
Let it be over, please.
Yeah,
I don't want this. I really don't want this to lead up to Goldberg return.
The only thing that needs to burn is the fire in your loins when you feel the big fight feel for the main event WWE title match. My prediction: John Cena wins, Cody Rhodes returns. Rooting for John Cena to win and Cody Rhodes to return. Pretty straightforward.
Oh man.
Was that Cody and Nick Aldis?
No, they did have a match. That was a banger. But the main event was Rey Mysterio, Bandito, Rey Fenix versus Kota Ibushi and the Young Bucks.
That's right. Didn't Chris Jericho get in the ring at the end and beat up someone?
He did. Well, it wasn't at the end either. That was Kenny Omega, Penta, Jericho.
That's right.
Yeah, I love having my knowledge tested. I'm like getting my knowledge tested back. Yeah.
I really like that show. But yeah, okay, cool.
You can see why I have to host the games. It's because if I was playing the games, I kind of have an advantage. I watch too much. It's too much tape studies.
Next up, we literally have a tag team coffin match between Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. The way I said it, it sounded like I said Darby Allin was facing Sting in a casket match, and then my brain spun around, said that would be sick.
Give me a hell yeah!
Moving forward, Swerve comes out with DJ Woo Kid and Flash Garments for a live performance entrance. Christian comes out with Luchasaurus and the TNT title. Different strokes. The men's Money in the Bank. The good old manly Money in the Bank.
a Man in the Bank.
No.
It's a shameful thing that they changed Jordan Grace's theme song because
I heard about that.
partly because they wanted to own it and I guess whatever, but also because of the sirens.
Yeah.
I get it.
Only Braun Breaker gets sirens.
Yeah.
He invented them.
Damn.
Braun Breaker literally made the Wii and the Wii Woo sound.
Damn.
He invented the Wii and the siren. So when you hear Wii Woo, every time it goes Wii, he gets paid.
Yo, could you imagine?
Damn, every time there's an emergency, someone's dying and the paramedics are going, Braun Breaker's just counting up.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty shitty. I think I'm rooting for Sheamus. Now that I know what I know. Imagine Braun Breaker working at a bank. Heavy Braun Banker, bro. Double ladder match at that.
And a Great Muta match. Like, how do you do this?
Well, and see, that's what sucks. Is Great Muta is widely known for a lot of the work he did in WCW, but then you look at some of the shit they had him doing towards the end of WCW's run, and you're like, to Muta Man? To Muta Man? That sounds like a badass superhero, too. Muta Man. Yeah.
Bro, yes.
Oh,
Freaking was
yeah.
wild.
Insane.
It was peak.
Peak. There's our like Gen Z word of the day. It was peak. We're hip. We're hip, guys. Follow us, subscribe, buy a lot of merchandise.
Don't forget, click here. Smash that notification button.
You could tell when I said to buy the merchandise.
Hit the bell
when I
button.
was serious. I said buy the merchandise with like serious. Buy
it.
The merchandise.
Not for real though. Buy it. You're like,
Buy it.
buy it now.
Drink it in, man.
For those who are unfamiliar, who is Luchadora the Explorer?
Oh, God. That's a blast from the past. So, this is quite the story. So, one of the companies I first started wrestling with, and the place I call home, place that trained me, Attack Pro Wrestling. It's run by Mark Andrews. It was run by Pete Dunne as well. So, Attack is known for it's called Attack Pro Wrestling Weird and Wonderful World. Like that's their slogan. And at the time they had a lot of different gimmicks. It was kind of like Chikara but kookier, I guess is the way to explain it. So my story was I went on a gap year with my tag partner at the time, Chris Brooks, got incredibly drunk and forgot my identity. So then I came back as Luchadora the Explorer, which was dressed in in Dora the Explorer outfits with a lucha mask on, and all of a sudden, all I knew how to wrestle was lucha. Like I didn't know how to chain wrestle. I didn't know how to do anything. Forgot English. Just had to. I was just Dora the Explorer, but a luchador. So that was a really fun time. Very difficult because I don't know much Spanish. So I was just like Googling Spanish words before I go out to like say something. Like I know I used to say elefante a lot because one of the gimmicks backstage was Tyler Bate was an elephant. Like it was an elephant mask or something like that. So you walk past one day, I was like, oh, what's Spanish for elephant? I was like, oh, elefante, sick. I'm just going to keep saying that. And like, that was the entire gimmick. And then it ended because Chris Brooks turned on me while I was dressed as Luchadora, but also Velma from Scooby-Doo. And I think I took a move or something and it knocked me back into like, oh, I'm Nixon Newell, not Luchador the Explorer. And then he turned on me completely and like woke me up. So that was how that story ended. But it was a wild time. That was such a hot costume to wrestling because I had to wrestle in the backpack as well. And then like every so often would do like a spot where I was like, say map. Can you say map? And then like try and find the map in my backpack. But it was a kid's backpack. I couldn't reach it. And it was those spots didn't end too well because I could never get a map because the backpack was so small and like tiny. I was like, shit, never. It was a nightmare, but it was a real fun time.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had just a decent question, and that turned into so much more. That was the story I needed to hear today.
Pulled some weeds earlier. That's why this is
Not the kind y'all are thinking.
weeds, not weed.
Bone Foreman. Bone Breaker.
Okay, we're wrestling.
Hell yeah.
We're breaking and we're shaming.
We're breaking and shaming.
Look at them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Just two gorgeous, well put together men, stand up citizens, great guys.
Thank you.
Got great moral compasses, and they both wear glasses. Their glasses aren't broken, so that shows they're organized. I think maybe there might be something to that.
Yeah.
They match. They coordinate shirts. That's really cool. I would like to say that these two guys, these are some of the best guys you're gonna find around.
Drink it in, man.
And that's why I picked them.
No, you just made the list.
You know what else I picked? My nose back in daycare. I don't do that anymore. Or do I?
What?
Mysteries, just like this mystery flavor of W energy.
Yeah.
Who knew I could do jingles too? That's why you should sponsor this show. Not only do I promote your product more than I'm even paid to do so, I make jingles on the spot. I sent out this tweet. I wonder if Edge is watching Orton versus Cena, the Orton versus Cena match.
Oh god, the greatest match ever. That was.
Which again, Edge is also a good guy these days in this capacity. He's a babyface. It's a crazy time to be a wrestling.
Yeah,
it is. It is. It's just like seeing that the last time we see John Cena versus Randy Orton, but in a different dynamic.
It's like living in a weird timeline that's like, oh, cool, but also how has Shelton Benjamin and Carlito not won a world title in this timeline then? Because what the hell?
Bizarro.
Yeah.
None of the actual dream Bizarro things we wanted to happen.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. It's just like, wait a minute, John. Like,
this is
never thought I would
bizarre.
see John as a villain and stuff, and it's just like doing all this stuff. It's like, this is not the typical Cena that I usually see.
Yeah, this is as bizarre-ny as Kazarny.
Yeah,
to put it. Shout out to Kazarny.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's pretty much remind me of with Will's battle with Brian Danielson at Dynasty.
So you don't have to get me started. It's like everyone knows there's the button. There's the Dynasty button, and anytime someone hits the Dynasty button, I go off. I'm like, yep, so this is what happened in the arena that night when I was there.
When I watch this match back, I see Swerve and Darby really showcase their top guy potential and abilities to lead this company with great performances. I see Sting have another career-defining moment, and also we see Christian. And then Wade Barrett said this. I'm going to play the video. I don't think you'll be able to hear the video, but it's the video of him talking about nipple sizes.
I do my job as a researcher. That's the tell. Big difference in nipple size.
I mean, okay, he's got a point. That's how you know. That's how you can tell the difference. Nipple analyst.
Big difference in nipple size.
I will pick RVD if he answers an email right now that I send out saying, come beyond blunts and bumps. If you can't email me back in the next 5 seconds after I do this, pick Terry Funk.
Buckle up, Teddy.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's Terry Funk then. I mean, that's fair though. I mean,
blunts
Terry Funk
and bumps.
That's cool.
Okay. Click
Are
it.
you literally doing it?
I just click send. Hold on, watching the watch. 3, 2, okay. Share the screen and pick a Terry Funk. RVD hates us.
He hates us. You know what, RVD? You're probably my new favorite wrestler is Shane McMahon. Thanks.
The only thing I can equate to that is the RVD shrug. Just,
I guess with the Cardona thing, maybe.
Can't be as bad as the core.
It's not as bad as the core. It is not near. I
That's
don't
what I
think
think
it's as bad
about
as
when
the
I hear
core.
that. The first
I
thing
wasn't I wasn't watching during the core, but I heard I think it was Wade Barrett's interview where he talked about the production meeting where Vince just drew the thing on the napkin or whatever, and I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of like retribution.
No.
Let's go.
All right, a little show and tell time before I go anywhere. We got this last time you came to Texas. This is signed to Wrestling in the Middle from Dijak. It's also the same night I got to meet Paul London for the first time, and that was a huge moment for me as a fan.
Paul's great. I
I'm-
got to do a whole tour of Mexico with him. He's an awesome person to be around.
100%. It's about obviously it sucks, but then the reality of the situation is so much bigger. It's Adam Cole has another concussion, and we know that, and it's a serious one. And his health is even more at risk than it was the first time around because every time this happens, he continues to wrestle. It gets a little bit worse. And understanding what we know about concussions now, obviously, he's in a position where if he continues to get more and more long term, he never may physically be okay again or mentally at that. And that's heartbreaking. And it's also surreal. It's because we all know and love Adam, but this isn't about Adam. This is about Austin, the person, the human.
Yeah.
And so if this is his retirement, I support it. I support him no matter what happens, where he goes, what he does. I want him to have a long, healthy life and not have to go through the struggles of post traumatic CTE. And nobody should do that. Nobody should have to live through that.
Oh.
If this is his retirement and he got to wrestle his last match with his best friends, and me and Jeff got to be there live as well on top of that, like, of course I could live with all of that. But that's personal perspective at that point.
And away we go. And then you got Roddy rotting. Yeah, rot him. You rot him hard. Oh, Bandito! Oh, Bandito, go! Come on. Let's go, Bandito! Poison Rana. Your Rana will be poisoned. Is that gold dust? I just noticed. Ha 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 ha. The old books. It's the old books. It's the grandpa books. So damn old, look where they dressing up in the 1700s. They too damn old to be dressing up like that. Grandpa, those clothes look itchy. Grandpa, put your old war uniform back in the closet. Grandpa, don't stand so close to the pyro.
I wish we could go uphill any, but the descent into WCW hell deepens next as we see Buff Bagwell's mom, Judy Bagwell, brought out on a forklift by Canyon for the next match that the commentators were hyping up, a Judy Bagwell on a pole match. Help me, man. Help me. Canyon versus Buff Bagwell. Canyon explains he couldn't find a pole strong enough to hold Judy, so this match is a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match instead.
Oh, God.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
Oh my goodness. Buff and Canyon begin fighting around the crowd area and then take it to the ring, start the match officially. They wrestle. Nothing special. Bagwell kicks out Canyon's finisher, and then the match gets interrupted by former world champion David Arquette. We're killing it today, guys. WCW's on a roll. He helps Canyon double team Buff Bagwell, and here's yet but another continuity error because there were rope breaks and countouts in this match, which means there would be disqualifications as well. I hated this. Buff Bagwell thwarts the attack, gets the win, recovers his mom. Canyon turns on Arquette. Get me off of this one now.
My God. Who better than Canyon?
Texas so sad.
Hey man.
All right. Lights out, steel cage. You gotta turn the lights off. Hold on, what's the? I was like,
You got the remote with you?
Can you like turn the whole lights
Turn the light off.
If you do it, I'll do it too.
This is best.
We all turn the lights off.
Yo,
Okay,
lights
go.
off.
Got
You
it,
can't see me
dude.
at all.
Everyone's lights off.
All right, now we're going.
Looks like we've had enough talk.
Boy.
I'm just gonna say James Ellsworth. I don't think that's it, but like.
Yeah, no, I love James Ellsworth. You're way off.
And
Now,
sir?
it would have been really hard to get. It's Doink the Clown. Absolutely, we did not need Doink the Clown ever.
Damn. That's fair. It's like I had to think about it. Like, I mean, yeah.
At no point did we ever need Doink.
Also, I think I misspelled Britt's name, so that's even better. I don't. Let's get this clear. I don't hate Britt Baker. I just
Britt Haker.
when I see her in the ring, she doesn't do it for me, and I guess part of it stems from I see a lot of people love her. Maybe that's why she's my least favorite. I don't know.
So I'm up 4-2 at the moment.
Yes.
I'm screwed, man.
What I did was I busted out the WrestleMania 22 style logo for the Festival of Friendship. We got all the nostalgia for everybody.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Dude. All right. Okay. Moving on.
What? Okay.
Is Dylan's favorite match stipulation?
Match stipulation.
I like this one.
Write it down so I can tell the people.
So you can tell the people. What if you get it wrong?
I just feel like I know you pretty well. I know you're gonna answer honestly, and if I know you as well as I think I do, I think I got it.
What do you got?
It's the Gauntlet. Without the doubt, it's the Gauntlet.
Judging by that reaction.
It's the Gauntlet, bro.
Josh?
It's tables.
Get the tables.
Hey, that's a good one.
Because before we had gauntlet matches in the 2K games,
yeah,
I would always do table matches. I love tables matches.
I was never a tables fan. Ladders, yeah. TLCs, yeah.
I mean, that was a close one. I had to think about it too. I was like, TLC, but I was like, no, there's just something about a good, well-executed tables match. There's some shit ones for sure.
Heck yeah.
But,
Now, what is Josh's favorite match stipulation? I think I know this one.
What if I say barbed wire deathmatch?
Yeah, it differs. There's a lot of, like, because I know a lot of, like, weird ones. It's definitely, I'll tell you, it's not the Piranha one. It's never going to be the Piranha one, but it's
I'm going to say barbed wire deathmatch.
I'm going to say extreme rules.
Neither, right? Now, I was close. The ladder match, honestly, could have been up there because I grew up loving ladder matches, but my all-time favorite, without a doubt, Elimination Chamber.
Oh,
you can never
ever
stop me from watching Elimination Chamber.
I should have gotten that one. I didn't even think about like Elimination Chamber, the Royal Rumble, like all of those.
That's my big favorite stipulation.
Because we're hardcore heads, so we immediately think I was like the hardcore stipulations.
Yeah, I think about the barbed wire and the Taipei death match a lot.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, Taipei death match, maybe. Want to do one right now? No, I'm just kidding.
Buckle up, Teddy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, no points there.
Josh.
Put it
back on. I'm trying.
All right, put it back on.
Bro, you said I'm trying. I'm trying to put it back on. There it is.
Here we go. I got the.
All right, shit's about to hit the fan.
Red. Get red for lights out. Dude, this was by all account. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fiend
No.
is back.
I'm here.
Let me in.
Period.
I was not expecting the Fiend from this. Okay.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
lights back on. Thank God Dylan's back. You
I
just
feel
missed
like-
the Fiend, Dylan.
I know. You just missed
Like, oh
the
my
Fiend.
god. Like, oh my god. Dylan, where are you?
What happened?
Like, oh my god.
I might have to excuse myself from this. No, that's a segue. Brian Danielson does excuse himself from the lights out steel cage match. He was on commentary. He said, "I'm getting out of here for this one for both personal and health reasons. Rightfully so. Don't want to be anywhere near this mess."
I see.
Now.
Respectfully.
Yeah, his reaction, MJF's reaction every time he gets landing on attacks. I was like, ugh.
Sell it, bro. Sell it, bro.
Yeah, sell that shit.
He got his payback and he tacked on some interest.
Hey.
Perfectly said, Dylan. Perfectly said.
Yeah. He had the pitch. He's like, "Here's my pitch. Let me hit it. Knock it out
I
the
had
park."
to, man. I was like, nobody started.
How you feel about it?
What you see is what you get.
Okay. Man, that's my baby. Hold on. He throws the headphone mid-episode. walks away. That was the headphone. But I felt like it was justified to go get my baby. So he walks out with this beautiful thing right here.
Moment right now, but
it reminds me of Vladimir Kozlov, whereas like this is a major serious contender for a world title, and now we're just drinking tea with Santino Morelli. Give it a year, and Solo Sikoa is going to be out here just sipping tea with Ariana Grace.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ariana Grace is going to come back around and run this place. Run this place with grace. Let's get a hashtag going. Run the place with grace.
You came up with the money idea right there.
That's all I do. That's all I ever know how to do.
I could tell you where I was the night Marshall Von Erich won the ROH Trios titles, but I don't remember what we had for breakfast. I don't know what we did today. I don't even remember how we got here. But
that's fair.
I can, without a doubt, tell you about the time I met Mick Foley with crystal clear precision. Oh, throwing him into the timekeeper's area. You know what they do there in that area? They keep time. And that's important. That is...
Wow, who would have known, yeah?
I don't think people realize how important that position is. Without that, this whole structure falls apart. That's like the vertebrae. That is the spinal structure of wrestling, is the timekeeper's area. That's the backbone.
Backbone.
Oh, imagine that heavy, muscly man just flying down on you. That's a dream. That's the dream.
That's great.
If you don't have 300-pound men flying off the top rope and hitting you, what are you doing? Alright, 10 beats? Not yet. I need some water. I need some water at the fridge. Next clip. This is just more great wrestling match, so. Oh, shit. Oh, my breaker.
He's fine. What'd I miss?
I'll play it back. Replay.
Oh God, midair spirited.
Goodness gracious. Golems.
Alright, we're gonna ask Owen Hart who he thinks should go over.
Owen, who do you think, man? Who you got?
Alright, we have our decision.
Ding dong. Hello.
Damn, I'm scared to see what Owen said.
Looks like we've had enough talk.
Dude, he's a Hart. Who do you think he said?
Oh, you didn't know?
I knew it.
Everybody knows the Harts hate each other. I'm kidding.
It reminded me of the George Washington crossing the Delaware.
That was the point. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to rip. That's like the whole. Man, instead it was crossing the Dallas where.
Dallas where. Stop! Don't give in to it. It's not Dallas. It was Arlington. No,
it's
do
the
this
little.
To me.
Bust her spine. Now what's she gonna bust? Oh, Megan Bane's gonna bust. She busted.
What?
Sorry, that's inappropriate. I'm fired.
Get the F out.
Oh, gonna have to call Dylan. He's gonna have to come fill in. I fired myself. If only it actually worked that way.
Get the F out.
Not enough to take Codes out. No, sir. Cody does the super crossroads. And then Cena kicks out. And even I screamed and peed myself a little bit.
Yeah.
He comes out with his crew, the Filthy Animals, all ref shirted up. And with the tag team titles. Yes, they are all the refs and holding the belts, but not the champions or contenders for them in any way.
Okay. Right.
So imagine you're going to a match and the challenger and champion come out, but the ref is the one that's coming out with the championship belt.
This bitch is getting on my nerves.
That's the equivalent. The ref came out with the WWE title. John Cena and Shawn Michaels came out beltless.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought up the main event of WrestleMania 23 either. Mentally, that's where I'm at. So the next pay-per-view for you is Battleground 2016.
Battleground?
Battleground. I have the pay-per-view pulled up so I can fact check it, but I already know the main event of this one.
Let's just throw something. Give me
Battleground?
Give me Sheamus versus, I don't know, man.
Battleground?
I don't even know Battlegrounds at all. This is
I
way,
know,
this is
but
way
you
out
get
of.
stuck with them. Like Battleground is your pay-per-view. Maybe you should start watching them, I guess.
At this rate, maybe that's how I'm gonna up my game. Start watching Battlegrounds.
Battleground?
All right, man.
20.
20. Yeah, bro. Freaking. I don't know, bro. Yeah, let's. I don't even know what to say. Don't know what to say. Sheamus versus Orton. I don't know.
We're already down at a timer end. It was a triple threat between all the Shield members: Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Battleground?
All you Battleground fans out there, sorry I let you down.
Like, as everybody else did, Sheamus needs that title win. He deserves it. This is a great spot to do it real quick.
Nope.
Oh, it's not happening here? Let's do it at WrestleMania.
Nope.
Son of a...
Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker feud.
Stand up, clap, standing ovation, take your hat off, pay your respects.
No.
We're in San Antonio, Texas, and Michael Higginbottom is in the arena.
That is pretty hot. That is pretty hot.
They pin them. They strip the Bucks of their EVP titles. And guys, I have great news. Throw the confetti up. We're EVPs now.
Yep, that's crazy.
We're
Now
EVPs.
Actually, according to the website, Swerve and Osprey are the EVPs.
But they gave it to us. But they gave it to us.
We're the people.
I better see my name on the website, AEW, then.
I'm not going to turn the confetti off. Not until we move on. The confetti's just going to stay going because I'm an EVP and I can do what I want now.
Acknowledge me.
All right.
Okay.
Roll of business is fighting us. I already know almost exactly what you got.
Oh, you know?
Yeah. Except I'm going to throw you a curveball instead. Get ready for that. But give us the Elimination Chamber and you give it to us now. No, do not honor poll me. Don't honor poll me.
No. No.
No. It's okay. You know what, Dylan? We're going to do something that they aren't going to see coming. I'm not going to let this deter me from booking a 5-star card.
Too bad you can't.
What?
No, that doesn't even make sense. I was thinking like a missed on a pole.
A missed on a pole. I'm like, hey, why not put all these wrestlers into the on a pole match? But then what do you give a bunch of like random wrestlers stipulation for? What are they trying to obtain on a pole?
All right.
I feel like at that point, just money has
I
been.
was gonna say, I think Tony Khan has the idea here. He does a lot of the money matches.
Huh. Man, we found ourselves in a bit of a pickle with this roster. Triple threat for the old heads. This for all the old heads that want their old wrestling back. NWA is going to have a fit with this. Terry Funk going over to the WWF to wrestle Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales in Madison Square Garden. That's where our show's taking place, by the way.
I'm trying not to drum on the table too hard. I'm like, yeah, KO show. This is KO show. Look at him holding that beautiful Winged Eagle championship.
Damn, did I do that?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, honestly, that's how you record. Is this your first musical recording? It's fair to say, like, this is the first time you've recorded a song? You laid a beat down just then? We technically, if you want to get technical, we just recorded our first song together.
Yo, let's go.
Our first Wrestling in the Middle original song created.
Yeah, oh man.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
Oh, you know what time it is now.
I'm going to tell Bobby Lashley you said that. I'm telling Bobby.
Go ahead. You know, Bobby, you can hurt me all you want. I feel nothing anymore.
Jeez. No, Dylan, no.
It's interesting.
Bobby didn't mean it.
And my sleep therein is like It's very little. It's very minimal. Hey, there's the ugly, stupid guy again. Y'all want to know what the beef is there? For real? Before Supercard? I was front row at Supercard, but Supercard of Honor. Biggest pay-per-view in ROH history, and I'm in the money seat. Front row money seat. In between the ramp and the ring. Oh. Couldn't ask for a better experience. Having the time of my life. And that guy has the balls to tell me, has the audacity to tell me, the nerve of this man to say to my face, hey, can you not stand up? Some of us back here would like to see. I stood up more. If you don't like it, stand up yourself. Buy better get better tickets. Be first whenever they open up at the Sheraton to come pick up your tickets. Don't be that guy that ruins other people's fun at wrestling shows. And then likewise, if you're going to be that guy, don't be this guy the next night when you're 2 rows in front of me standing up. I'm not telling you a damn thing, so why should you tell me any single thing about the position in which I'm enjoying the wrestling show I paid money to be at? There's my rant for the day. That guy sucks. And he didn't ruin my fun. Spoiler alert, ugly, sleeveless hoodie guy. You didn't ruin my fun. I had more fun. And I said you while I had that fun. Despite it being no holds barred though, this match leans way more to the great and substance-filled wrestling side of things, which is not a bad note, guys. I think that's actually a greater note to make, given that it's pro wrestling. We see a lot more wrestling action and cool spots than we do hardcore, typical no-holds-barred stuff. And that doesn't mean, we're all pansies not hitting each other with chairs or anything. There's some spots in there or whatever. It gets hardcore in some areas, but it doesn't overdo it. To where we're not focusing on, like, oh, who's going to get stabbed today? No, we're focused on who's going to win this great wrestling match. It's exciting. Acclaimed get the win over House of Black and win the trios titles. And after the match, the House of Black physically hand the title belts over to them. And then, this scissor. I mean, like I said, TNA titles there. Now we're just splitting hairs. One time it was cashed in for a U.S. title, and we didn't even get it. We were like, what?
It was only a theory.
It was a cluster, and I'm going to stop myself there.
Get the F out.
If I were me, which technically I am.
One more?
I'm going to call this the Whoopee Cushion special.
Damn.
He's whoopee in his cushion.
Ooh.
More cushion for the pushing. That's his head, bro.
He's fine. He keeps his brain in there, but he's fine.
Unemployed. No.
This got dark fast.
Think about it, though. He's getting fart slams to his face, and he lost his job after, and now the ref.
Poor ref, man.
That's what I would do, honestly. Whoopee Cushion Express, gotta get over.
That's so true.
I only get one. We're not gonna have a whole show of partners. Who's ringing the damn bell?
Mine.
Is that really a call for disqualification? Is that really just?
Well, he threw the ref.
But did he do anything that wrong? That ref signed up for this, and he has a paperwork he signed that says, I know I'm at danger. I'm at risk.
What if he didn't? What if he didn't? What if everyone's saying he did, but he didn't?
He's getting imprisoned. I saw that chair fly. I said, yep. Braun Strowman's gonna die today.
7 stars, but son of a bitch, it was still a really great match. And on their worst day, they're still iconic. Think about that. Worst day, they still do 5 stars. Their worst match is still better than like half of wrestling. More than half.
Oh, yeah.
Big Vito, who was mad over at the time, I guess, but Big Vito then gets attacked by Reno, who as the commentary team say, may still be suffering the effects from the Viagra on a pole match he recently had.
I have no clue what's going on. I'm sorry. Judy Bagwell was on a forklift, and the Viagra was on the pole, and Vince Russo was on a hot streak, I guess. Vince Russo was on something. That's for sure. Go outside. Go outside. Let's do that one. To world champion Booker T arriving, even though, again, it's the middle of the day when he does, letting us know that shit is not live, so why are they constantly trying to convince us it is? He gets attacked by Jeff Jarrett while unloading his vehicle, or rather, I should say, he got attacked, being it was so much earlier in the day when it happened. Heading back to the ringside, we have Major Guns coming out with, which is just a busty woman with very revealing military themed attire, crop top and camo booty shorts. We have ourselves a ROTC match.
Right.
Here we go. Standing for rip off the camo. That's not what it stands for. You know, all respect to our men and women serving in the U.S. military. Put some respect on their names, because this is not what ROTC stands for. And but that's Vince Russo for you. Our second contestant also happens to be one of the founders of this program, so
Wait,
wouldn't be right
a
without
founding
you.
father?
Yes, you are a founding father.
Yo, can I come out on a little boat across the Delaware and
I would love that. Honestly, anytime you want to make a grand entrance, just let me know ahead of time. Just let me know.
Dylan!
I love you so low.
As above, so low below.
So low.
So low below. Last girl in the row of bowing matrons gets ran into by the stairs. Here, watch here. I got a video. The very last girl. Can you get to play there, guys? Gets bumped into, and she no sells it like a champion. She's like, yeah, I'm unfazed. I'm fine. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Had I not went back during this tape study and watched this match, I otherwise would have not known she got bumped into, because could have fooled me.
The whole when he lost it to CM Punk, and it's crazy looking from that point now and the journey he went through in the dark, literally the dark places he went to.
The dark places and the Dark Order.
Yeah, man.
And the Dark Order.
He's gone. I don't know. It's one of the best. I understand why he's the main character.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely main character-esque.
We still got CM Punk in somehow.
Yeah, I know. I always think about that anytime.
It's like still.
Regardless, I can agree with that, because I've never been his biggest fan, and we've kind of like poked fun at him a little bit. But even leading up to this and rooting for who I was rooting for, I knew like this is an undeniable thing. I've lived through Cody Rhodes WrestleMania 40, Swerve Strickland Dynasty. I know when something's undeniable. I know the feelings, and this was that.
Yes, come on, Tony. Come on, Tony, is what I'm trying to say.
Because we have ourselves, at this point in the show, a time travel rabbit hole. We got to dive down a rabbit hole real quick with this.
The hole of the hole. There's a lot of holes here.
Pause. Time. What?
I don't know. This has been so crazy that like my mind's no longer working.
The Bucks came up to production like, hey, this is what's going to happen. If not, we're going to kick your ass. You're going to put all the dangerous weapons in this bag. You're going to get our entrance right. And that's how we end up with a botched entrance and gummy bears.
And the gummy bears, too, was like, bruh.
Technically, they were right. They said, give us our old music back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and there are dangers to processed foods and gelatin. So,
No.
technically speaking,
you can't have this much sugar.
They got it's the deadliest. It's like the deadliest weapon out of the whole match.
They have red 40 in them. They might have red 40 in them.
Oh, let's go. I want some more context to that whenever we get to Wednesday. We get a lot more action in this match. But what I want to get to next is the forking and murdering of Darby Allin and John Moxley literally taking this fork right here on my shirt and digging Darby Allin's ear inside out.
They like when they duct tape duct tape him into the chair.
Had him in that chair.
Oh God.
He's fine. He's fine.
I don't know. I almost feel like shameful for wearing this shirt. I just picked a random shirt out for the day. I was like, hey, John Moxley, Forbidden Door makes sense. Knowing what I know now, I feel bad wearing this today. I feel bad.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this presents a problem. This is part of my gap.
I didn't mean to hit your gap. Sorry, brother. Didn't mean to hit your gap.
That's the gap of time that I didn't watch. Again, I wasn't sure what the answer was, and I think knowing the NXT ones count. You know what? I'm not gonna give you that.
Well, at least I know it's not an NXT one. If I could guess, then it's just hard to pick the year, and also your drumming motion is making it impossible to think.
Dang.
There's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto.
You got them wrong.
2 planets.
It's okay, I'm getting there.
He's stalling so well.
This is how you get to pay-per-views. You have to go through a solar system of the WWE universe. And then
okay.
In a finite, picking.
Honestly, he kind of circled it back around. He kind of tied it back in.
Yeah.
That was kind of good.
My guess, and I'm just kind of shit out of luck. I can't guess anything. So I'm going to guess it's Clash at the Castle 2022.
See, you were right in picking recency bias, because I was like...
I knew it couldn't be an old one.
I put Evolution 2.
Wow. Oh, yeah. You know what? That makes sense. I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that, but that makes sense.
I know this might sound dramatic, and it does sound dramatic the more I keep hearing it come out of my mouth. But the way the crowd just went silent, it reminded me of when the Undertaker's streak ended. The way everyone was just like, wait, what?
Oh, the WrestleMania 30. Oh, God.
That's just what it reminded me of.
That's like somebody you love got shot in front of you. And that was just like heartbreaking.
Yeah, this wasn't so much that, so that's why I say maybe I'm being dramatic saying that, but that's just what came to mind.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they watch wrestling, they know the outcome of this because they know the outcome of the Rumble the weekend after. I sat here in this arena, as I did every WWE show I went to in the year leading up to this. Every Jey Uso entrance, I sit there and I go, man, this guy has the people on his side. This is like how I felt with Cody at WrestleMania 40 build-up. This is how I felt about Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30. It's like, when the people with you, they with you, man. And as soon as he did not win, which I thought he was winning here, like a lot of people did, as soon as he did not, I said, holy shit, he might actually win the Royal Rumble. I knew, I was like, his moment's not now. It's about to pop.
You know what's really funny? Apparently the plan... You guys know all the results by now.
Yeah.
The plan apparently was for him to lose the Gunther again anyways. Just to set up Goldberg.
Yeah.
That's... I'm gonna throw up.
They made a lot of money off of this, and then they were like, kill it, kill it, kill it. What if the merch sales dropped finally 1 week by like a dime, 10 cents, and they're like, cut it.
Done. It's over.
10 cents difference. So,
I don't... For an entity that is so focused on profit right now, so focused on marketing and merchandise.
Except for Mommy in the Bank, go on.
I don't understand why you take the title away from Jay just to give Goldberg a moment, and why you don't do anything with Karrion Kross.
It's like that meme, you know, the kid in the pool swimming and drowning, and the guy into the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
There's Karrion.
Like, I don't...
It's like Jey Uso's struggling while Goldberg's being held up, and then there's Karrion down there. Yeet. Yeet.
I don't know.
Yeet. 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 I got to yeet to the next clip. You got Great Balls of Fire, 2017.
Ah!
I have seen John Moxley do a lot of things in this business. I mean, a lot of things. So when there's an opportunity to see John Moxley do something that he's never done before, I am front and center for it.
I did not know he had never been in a coffin match before.
When would he have ever been? Who just has them regularly? It's only Darby that makes this regular.
Dude.
Yeah, Darby makes them like, dog.
Is
like,
Darby or Taker?
Yeah, yeah, like nobody else. Like Taker only does it, but then Darby came in. It's like, nah, I'm bringing this shit back.
Yeah, but that's a buried alive match. There's a different buried alive and coffin. There's a different. Oh no, but they have the casket match.
Yeah,
That's
they have casket match.
Yes.
But Darby, like,
they ain't coffin. They
Put him
ain't
in a
coffin
coffin.
like me though.
I'm so tired of this divide.
It's crazy. It's just crazy to think about when we started this. The whole reason, then the basis of what we started Wrestling in the Middle on was like, okay, WWE and AEW fans can't get along. We need to have a platform where they can. And this shit escalated so far to where it stopped being about that, and it started being about like moral compasses, what is right and wrong. And goodness, I can't wrap my head around the fact that like it's not just about like what product is better. It's about like, as a person, what do you support and believe in? And there's wrestlers in that company, like you just said, that like they probably don't agree with this. They probably don't support this, but they are contractually obligated to work here. They can't do anything else. So what does we as fans do?
What people need to understand is that at the end of the day, these are companies, these are businesses, these are businessmen, businesswomen. Even though they're performers, they are still contracted. They still need to make money. I'm gonna say.
So,
I can't remember which year that one is either. SummerSlam 2007? No, 6. I'm gonna go 6.
That's so valid.
I didn't like that one that much. I thought you at least said SummerSlam 2003, which wouldn't have been it, but that one, I talk about all the time. But my actual answer is my comfort one. I've been watching since
WrestleMania 22.
Since I bought the DVD. That's been my comfort pay-per-view.
I should have known.
Hey, the cap could have gave it away alone. I was wearing it.
Before you answer, I would have got that right if I was playing.
Hey, you got some competition.
I hope she knows you better than I do.
This is 20 years deep. Throw some confetti up just because it's the Festival of Friendship. Just throw confetti up for no reason. Okay, keep the 23 and me. And so basically Darby Allin is now the exact same guy he hates so much. He hates so much.
You gotta fight fire with fire. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get into fire later. The fire's no. All right, Bryan Danielson loses his shit and drops the F-bomb on pay-per-view. That was fun.
Yeah.
They said swear jar. Swear jar.
So even like Brian Danielson, he brought the bag.
Yes.
He brought the bag out. The way he slid it, he pulled it out and he slid it like real smooth. It's just like, go ahead, do it.
Boss. He was like, Darby, take care of the business.
Yeah. He's lifting up Gunther.
Gunther, I can't believe he lifted up that there Gunther.
I hear a lot of people at these crowds call him Gunther, but nothing will ever make me cringe more than being at Winter's Coming 2022, hearing Claudio comes out and hearing the man next to me say, yeah, he's from England. He's an English wrestler. I was like, no.
Bro, he is literally called the Swiss. Isn't it the Swiss Cyborg or is it the Swiss Superman?
It's both.
Yeah, Swiss. He's literally called the Swiss. He literally has a move called
the Swiss Cyberman.
Ricola.
Literally as Swiss as it gets.
Like, come on.
Dude, yeah, he's the Swiss Cyberman, and I'm sticking with that one all the way. Put the Cyberspace Championship on him. I think that's a women's title.
That is a good question.
I believe even I could feel Hangman Adam Page. It's not my guy. But that was an undeniable moment.
Yeah, I gotta come up with another toast pun because he's not milk toast anymore. He's not burnt toast anymore.
No,
What
bro,
is
he's
he?
golden. He's golden now.
Golden
He's
toast. That's
golden.
what I was thinking too. I was like, is it golden toast?
He's nice and golden. He's got the
Yeah.
biggest prize in wrestling.
Nice
Damn.
golden toast. Hell
Ain't
yeah.
no dairy in this toast. There's no dairy here.
Damn. Okay.
Just blood and violence.
Golden
Alright.
toast.
You can't leave without these. Final paper review thoughts. Time.
No, wait.
You know.
Hold on.
Oh,
Texas toast.
thank you, dude.
Texas
Let's
toast.
go. Let's go. Oh man, that was worth interrupting. That was perfect. I stamped that one. Next match gets a huge ovation. Mike Awesome does from the Canadian crowd, but it's actually not for him himself. It's because they know what match is next and are excited for his opponent. And that is just appreciation moment for that at least. A crowd is so hyped for the opponent that they start cheering during the first guy's entrance. That's cool. Who gets this ovation? Who's the man that deserves this kind of energy? Triple Crown Canadian champion Lance Storm, who just had Canadian flags taped over the belts he was holding, and he had 3, not 2. Earlier in the show, I told you he pulled up with 2. Well, guess what? He had 3, and I've looked them all up.
Wow. Okay.
He was the Canadian heavyweight champion, holding the U.S. hardcore and cruiserweight belts. To clarify what those belts were, major reception, got on the mic, and hyped the very anti-American crowd up. Also invoking a certain rule, I guess. He requests a special guest ref be placed in this match,
Doc Rousseau?
who was notable to the commentary team, but a disappointing announcement to the rest of us. I think the crowd were either expecting Test or Brett. I couldn't tell which one they were chanting, but I'm pretty sure it was Brett. I don't know if they want Test that bad.
Whoa.
It was hard to tell. They play the Canadian national anthem in full before we start the match, and then we get into it, but I noticed that even though we have a special guest ref, he is not the acting referee in this match. What they meant was the special guest enforcer. They just say a lot of stuff a lot of times, and they mean other things, is what I've gathered here.
Yep.
This is going to be the highlight of that. Match starts out decent enough, but soon in we see Mike Awesome pull out a table and the crowd starts chanting ECW. Commentary team all collectively agree that this is not wrestling, but it is actually one of the best parts about wrestling, so I disagree.
Okay.
Table set up, but not used immediately. Foreshadowing. Get back to some technical wrestling for a while, and Lance Storm gets pinned. Bell rings, crowd boos. Enforcer ref guy says, "Nah," and keeps this match going, stating Canadian rules says you must beat your opponent with a 5 count.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's
I mean,
bro, what are you doing? That's Canadian rules.
Canadian rules.
Must be living on the rock.
I should have brought the Great Canadian Bash shirt to this one, but okay. Continuing on, we start seeing kickouts at 3 and 4. It's weird. It's weird when you start to see kickouts after 4. You're like, what? Mike Awesome takes this opportunity to make Lance Storm submit instead, but according to Canadian rules, you cannot make your opponent tap out during a championship match in Canada, which is the most anti-Canadian wrestling thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
We continue this match. It continues being good wrestling. Mike Awesome actually manages to beat Storm via a 5 count pinfall, but Canadian rules state after a 5 count is made, the pinned man has until a 10 count, yes 10, to get back up to his feet.
What? Yep, that's how it goes. Yes.
No. Lance Storm stays in it. Sorry, I'm losing my shit. Lance Storm stays in it. Mike Awesome brings the table in the ring. Lance Storm takes advantage and hits him with a chair, but Mike eventually gets Lance Storm through the table. They check with Jacques about what the Canadian rules say about table spots, and he clarifies that the first man to his feet after a table spot wins the match. He gets in the ring to help the real ref count and uses this opportunity to cheat Mike Awesome out of the match and get Lance Storm the win.
Fickle. They're fickle.
That's how it goes. See, I just want to let you know that the 90s and the 2000s, early 2000s were a great time for enforcing rules and creating new opportunities within wrestling.
Looks like we've had enough talk.
Canadian rules is one of the craziest things. And to recap also very quickly, the fact that Lance Storm, the guy who put the Canadian flag over all three of WCW's titles he was holding, a major heel, got the biggest ovation in Canada. And they tried to like make Canadians hate him, and they said, no, we're into this. More love to him.
That's it.
Waste no time celebrating their hard-fought victory when they get interrupted by Bret Hart. He only comes out to steal the spotlight and congratulate Lance Storm. What? That was a whole. You thought Bret Hart was coming to save the day? Nah. He's coming to congratulate such a great champion, Lance Storm. Everybody. I don't know why I did this and like pointed up to the sky like he's gone. We love Lance Storm, alive and well.
Damn.
If you rate it anything less than 5 now, you're a hater. That's what's funny
I know,
about this.
that's why I was like, shit.
Yeah. This was all before Lesnar came out and killed the vibe. Pre-Lesnar, I would give it a 4-star rating, a whole 4-star rating, and it worked its ass off that Sunday to give it that rating. But post-Lesnar, it's a -5 for me. They could kiss my ass from that point.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
Fair.
So there's a big like year or so gap where I
That's fair. As they say in Switzerland.
But I do remember saying like
You could literally say, "You didn't pin me. You pinned him. You didn't beat me.
You pinned him. You didn't beat me."
So we got to come back and fight this.
It's like I always say, he ain't beat me though.
Yeah, you beat me though.
Next segment, Kevin Nash interview. Nothing special, just him saying Goldberg, paraphrasing that. And he's going over on Scott Steiner, directly quoting that. This was literally WCW was trying to break kayfabe actively on TV a lot of times. Like, yep, I'm going over on Scott Steiner tonight. That's what's happening.
okay.
They didn't give a shit, bro.
Apparently.
Vampiro and Muta come out next for that impromptu tag team title match. Safe to assume Chronic will come out too, and they do. For the sake of time, I'll shorten this too. They had a good tag match. Nothing huge happened. Vampiro and Muta act shady and get the win. New tag team champions.
At least Muda got something this.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Chop him! He's gonna chop him and block him and pop him. He's gonna rock him and sock him. He's gonna drop him with a superplex. I invented the superplex, while also inventing the Tiger Driver 97.
This guy.
But what I called it was the Liger Lariat / pedigree predominant pose. Power
Okay,
bombs.
then. Well, yeet.
I'm at the end of the episode and I've lost all actual motor function, so random words are coming out. It's like I don't
His
even
brain
know.
is turned into yeet mush.
This is yesh.
Yush.
This is yeesh.
Yeesh.
What a
Yeesh.
spur.
He's fine.
What a spur. Wait, it's not over? Oh man.
Not with that attitude.
Swiping, no swiping.
What a super kick. Wonder how many of those he does.
Enough to create a party. Was
Yo.
that actually a spear? Or was that a spare?
It was a cross spear.
That was a barely spare.
A body spear.
Now that's a body slam.
That's a body splash.
We slammed his body into him. That actually was what they like to call in this business a Liger driver.
A Liger Higer diver.
See, this is this new wave I'm on. I'm gonna start uneducating marks and be like, yep, so that's actually what they call a tombstone, and it's just a regular clothesline.
Uneducating.
Yeah, I want people to get confused so that way when they're around the friends, they'll be like, dude, did you see that lariat? And it was a power bomb. It's over. Dude, he put all his weight on it. It's over. He looked like he was gonna do something else.
Okay, I've never got to talk about this, but I finally have it.
Not even a minute in, Darby is jumping off the sectional seating balcony. I mean, I think it was like 47 seconds. It had to be a record. And he took a back bump on the stairs. And that man went, I'm going to take a back bump on the stairs.
No, he had no time to waste. He was just rude, ready to go. Like, it was definitely on site.
What are you doing with your life, Darby?
That's one thing that I said.
Dog, you just climbed. Dog, he just climbed Mount Everest.
I know.
It's like, dude, chill out.
Man, I look at all my favorite wrestlers from back in the day, you know, and what they're doing now and like getting out of the business, transitioning out. Darby gonna do that in like 2 years from now. Darby's gonna be doing that in a couple years at this rate.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Oh man,
Brian and Darby on commentary.
Let him win the AEW World Title belt, and then
one time win it, because 2 years from now, him and Brian are gonna be killing it on commentary together. I'm sorry, I love him. I don't want it. It's just
I can't imagine Darby. Oh, damn, I don't know how I imagine Darby commentating.
I don't know why we're even talking about this. This is
because he's reckless.
Like,
because he's reckless.
Let the man win the world title, please.
But this actually happened in 2024, so I'm an idiot. And your pay-per-view is Bad Blood 2024.
Drink it in, man.
Start the clock. I love that I started that with I'm an idiot, and your pay-per-view is Bad Blood 2024.
That happened? We're off to a great start. That happened?
Yeah.
The last question is for all the marbles.
Yes.
Let's up the stakes.
Okay.
So, now, Josh.
What?
What?
Again, in WCW, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's 2000. It's the new millennium. Not long after that, we see the action pick back up and lead into Kevin Nash setting Goldberg up for the power bomb, and Goldberg just pushes him off, says some stuff, and walks out completely. He heads up the ramp to a mass confusion to be intercepted by Vince Russo, the hero of World Championship Wrestling. He flips him off and says "F you" to his face with spit flying out, and I'm sorry for cussing so much, but he said that to his face. He takes his ball and goes home. Before the match gets underway, Matt gets on the mic, and before he even says a word to the ROH crowd, the ROH crowd is chanting to shut the up at him. Damn. So, we're just gonna, just brief moment, acknowledge this. Man gets cheated on, fired, goes independent, gets booed, told to shut the up. Can a guy just get a win?
Did they know he was going back at that point, or?
Maybe, probably.
Oh, then yeah, there's your answer.
Once he does speak, he is hard to understand because the audio quality is shit, but from what I gathered, he thanked the fans who came to support him, acknowledged the other fans who paid their money to heckle him and chant you to him. He then gets "you screwed Edge" chants, which blew my mind.
Okay, no, this is just, that's just terrible.
And then gets a pop once he takes his WWE Matt Hardy Will Not Die shirt off, and he sells it by acting as if he's going to lose his power once removing the shirt.
Oh, Lord.
All this before we get the first lockup.
That's insane.
Came out, I was like, burritos for Bandito. Hashtag burritos for Bandito. I was like, you got to take a bite for your Bandito.
You start sneaking burritos into arenas to give to Bandito. You just do not give him a sweaty chorizo and egg burrito. That would be the worst thing possible.
We gotta make a sign. Make a sign that had burritos for Bandito.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss. I don't know enough theme songs.
It's actually Chris Statlander's.
Oh my goodness, my Alexa's going crazy. Chris Statlander. Okay.
Let's get to the next one. Let's go, Alexa.
I know, man. She's doing nuts. She's unplugged now. She's like, I don't know who Chris Statlander is. You should. She's great.
Time, and they worked us, and that's me included. I'm not about to sit here and lie to anybody and say that I knew that this was the case scenario and that they would never get rid of R-Truth, I was trying to get. I already had sent the email. We have it on pre-show tape. I sent the email to get the interview the moment it was announced. So like, I got worked. I got fooled, bamboozled, hoodwinked. They got me.
Ding dong. Hello.
Schmeckledorfed.
Whatever words you can think of, I got.
Yep.
Just add one to the I didn't call it column because I certainly did not see that coming. I did not see the R-Truth coming, and I liked that that's what it was. It wasn't some big, like, The Rock and Travis Scott are coming. Victoria Justice is coming, and her grandma is baking cookies, and oh, here comes Zac Efron now, but he's also one of the Von Erichs, too.
So meta. Like, what are we doing at that point?
I don't even know. Finding Nemo shows up. They found Waldo in the crowd somewhere.
Oh my god. Okay then.
Okay. Final pay-per-view thoughts. I got two of them because first I got to talk about Worlds Collide. I got to treat it as a separate event. It was. His first ROH loss before he heads back to the dub.
Wow, so you're telling me he went undefeated until he...
Mm-hmm. Until Roddy got a hold of him. Got a strong hold on him.
Hey!
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
I think...
Okay, I got it. And whatever his answer isn't going to be as good as what mine is. So if I'm wrong, he's going to be like, damn, you're cooking, bro.
All right, no,
his favorite,
you go first.
His match that he needs, wants, and absolutely desires, the match that he goes to sleep dreaming about whenever he hits the pillow. It's a four corners match between Luke Jacobs, Car Noir, Ilya Dragunov, and Man Like DeReese.
You know, that is pretty fire. But I've talked about it at least 3 different times.
Okay.
It's a shame that Danielson went to the AEW, and this will never happen. A-Kid versus Bryan Danielson.
Okay, that makes sense. But hey, I cooked.
You did cook. He did cook. Let the record show he did cook.
We go backstage to what appears to be a eulogy for Darby Allin, in which after Moxley sends away everyone, and then Darby comes back from the dead and attempts to burn Moxley alive.
Dude, I was laughing when Darby came out of that coffin.
Zombie.
I was like,
He's a zombie. Is just a zombie. That's all there is to it.
Felt like a scary movie.
Oh, you hit him with a pipe in the throat.
It all makes sense to me now. It all makes sense. Why can't Darby die? He's already dead.
He will not die.
It's because he's already dead. He's a zombie.
He climbed Mount Everest. He got struck by lightning. He got ran over by a bus.
Who could do that? An undead person. Darby Allin, the zombie.
It makes sense.
He's Zombie Allin.
Zombie Allin.
Change the episode name to Zombie Allin because that's who he is.
Yeah, and the fact that burning Mox and stuff is just like, I was like, this man's just saying, he's like, burn.
I love when wrestlers reach their boiling point and they just go insane. That's one of my favorite things, I think, in wrestling, is just when they finally snap and they just...
They sell it. It makes it more. It really makes it more entertaining.
Yes.
Bryan Danielson was so speechless, and I'm thinking to myself, if I was him, I was like, "Damn it, Darby! You know I gotta find you now. Can't just be burning your coworker."
I was like, God dang it!
Punk thanks everybody, fans and talent alike, expresses his deep love for Ring of Honor, which I heavily can relate to. Says those 3 letters mean family to him, that ROH is his family. Colt and Ace hoist Punk up onto their shoulders, start up some CM Punk chants, and that's how we end this great episode of ROH. Then Punk sued Colt, and shit got dark. Next show.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, and then he gave the middle finger to ROH years later. But that's another story for another time.
Kevin questions Kevin questions Shane McMahon's integrity as a man, and even references his time as a leader of the Mean Street Posse, and says nobody like that could be a real man.
Damn, burn, Kevin.
But just that should be the poll for this episode. Does being the leader of the Mean Street Posse mean you're not a real man?
It's time for the main event.
Fickle. They're fickle.
Funk and Moxley.
Give him the point, but he needed to say Texas Death in all caps.
Wow.
John Moxley, Terry Funk, Texas Death.
Dylan, you won.
You
won.
By virtue.
You won. But if it were, technicalities, Josh technically knows you better.
Still, the fact that there was 15 and I only got 5 out of 15. There's like 10 I got
This
wrong.
is rough.
You got 3 out of 15.
Before we go,
Then we get an Aleister Black promo played on the screen, and he wonders who is next to pay their debt and requests that they come knock on his door.
that was one of my favorite gimmicks. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about just knocking on his door that I liked.
Yeah, it was Edgar Allister Poe. That's Edgar Allister Poe.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
He was just playing off of Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, I just thought we weren't gonna use it. I thought we were just because it's so ridiculous.
I know I'm still not, but I am curious because I get it mixed up with all the Tamatonga Tamungas.
So there's Tama Tonga, yeah.
Stop.
There's Tongaloa Botch Machine,
Really?
and then there's Tala Tonga.
It's Tala Tonga. I thought it was like Tonga Tala.
Tala.
I had it backwards in my head, so I'm glad I just stuck with Hikuleo, who is a much more respectable wrestler.
Just remember, he's Tala Tonga because he's Tala.
Hey, just remember, it's JC Mateo because he's just chilling.
Yeah, I forgot he was around. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, he could never face Jeff Cobb in the ring, but
Between people I do know, I had a really rough day today, and there was a point where I was trying to fight, kind of like trying to get really hyped into watching this pay-per-view at a certain time, and at a certain point where I kind of just relaxed a little bit and literally was enjoying the artwork, and it literally took away my worries today that I was dealing with and being around my friends and my wife and everything. And for once, it felt really good that I could just get lost in the world of wrestling, professional wrestling.
Oh,
And
wow.
tonight definitely, like on the real, I'm being so real. Like I needed this, and it was something that I'm thankful that I literally stopped the outside world of what I was worried about and some shit. So to be honest with you, definitely give it a 4 and a what 3/4. I'm trying to be
Four,
different right now.
four,
I'm trying to be
four,
different from
four,
everyone
four,
else.
3/4, 4, 3/4.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
definitely, I vibed with this pay per view. I think this is a banger for sure. Definitely would recommend someone to watch this one for
Okay.
all the right reasons that we even talked about. There's something for someone in this pay per view. If like you could show anyone, be like, "Oh, let me show you this one match from this pay per view." I think you'll vibe with. I think there's something for everyone on here.
Definitely, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's interesting, and Mike, I'm still gonna let you go, but I just want to chime in on what Jeff was saying because that's really cool, and I love when wrestling can do that. That's why we do this. But what's really interesting is if you had said a 5-star pay-per-view, I already had the preconceived notion that I was gonna have to stop you. I'm like, you can't give everything 5 stars, and based off of what you said and like how the day went and how the pay-per-view made you feel, those are the moments where I feel like pay-per-views can justifiably be 5 stars to somebody because like for you today, that pay-per-view was a 5-star experience. You needed it. So that was the one time I actually would have been like, yeah, you know what? You deserve to say that.
Yeah, it really did.
Trust me, the guys know. I had to pull them over to the side and be like, "Hey guys, I don't want you to think I'm not. I'm just going through something, and I just appreciate y'all." And they showed me love, and I was like, "Hey, really thankful that we're watching this and we could vibe. And it did take me out of what I was worried about today. Like honestly, did and that I'm thankful for that because wrestling is powerful where it could take anyone's lows and worries, and literally you could just tune out everything that's going out in your life and just watch two performers, whether male, female, and just watch them just do work of art. Really, that's all I could say. It's really a work of art.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like that meme that was going around, like with Willow hugging Ishii and stuff. Like that's kind of pretty much what how it is. It's like like wrestling, a bad day versus pro wrestling.
Exactly.
Stuff. That's like wrestling will like cure you in different ways and stuff. Like this is why we love the sport, and it's just so like you can shut everything outside of what's been going on with you, and it's like it brings people together.
Definitely, guys. Definitely.
Drink it in, man.
What do you, Mike? What
do you think?
That was
like, Mike, what's your rating?
My bad, y'all.
I was waiting for Mike's rating.
Nah.
But Adam Cole tosses the belt away like an infant child who doesn't want to eat baby food. He said, "No, get that out of my face." MJF responds with, "Oh, I get it. This was always about the belt and you never gave a shit about me." And then he takes the world title, throws it at Adam Cole, says, "Here, take it. Matter of fact, go ahead and hit me." And then he turns around, gestures for Adam Cole to hit him in the back of the head with the belt. Adam Cole considers it. He seriously considers it, but he can't do it. Instead, these two brochachos hug it out and embrace the fact that they just put on the main event of a lifetime in Wembley Stadium. And I think that right there takes me into this next note beautifully. The fact that from the first Revolutionary All-In in 2018 and its quick, rushed main event running on that pay-per-view feed that was running out, to bringing it back 5 years later in this huge stadium capacity and having this amazing main event, it's surreal to think about where All In started and what it was, to then see what it did and what All In became now to this day. It's really special, and I'm really proud to be having such a monumental thing come to my home state and to our show's home territory. You know, I think that just kind of adds a sort of magnitude to what this is and why we're doing stuff like this. Now, before we get out of here completely, though, I'm not going to rate these pay-per-views, you know, like we're watching some pay-per-view review back. This ain't new. You knew what it was. Can't stress that enough. That's not what this is. But I will tell you how I felt about these two DVDs.
This is embarrassing, man. That's 3 against 1. I've actually been like super uncomfortable with it. It feels so unnatural in the wrestling world to me, and now I feel like so in the minority that I just want to move on. So I'm like, I shouldn't have. I'm the hater. Turns out I'm the hater the whole time.
That's a lot right there. It's like I want to see whoever beats my score.
Yeah, competition will be stiff, but we might have to get a nameplate put on this. Might have to put Mighty Mike on the nameplate.
Yeah.
Also, before I go, this is actually, out of all the episode recordings I've done within this is the first time I've held the belt on my shoulder the whole time. Normally I get tired and put it on my waist or something, but I kept it on my shoulder the whole round this time.
The whole damn round, dude. You toughed it out.
Time to go to work.
Good lord.
To quote John Cena in closing, it's time to go to work.
Or Stu, time to go to work.
Pass me Owen Hart. He's right there.
All right. Tired, bro. I'm having to, like, you know.
And right after we end this episode, I got to drive him back home to a whole other town 30 minutes away. Shout out to the Owen Hart Foundation.
I was going to say, the one thing I was thinking while we were all going over our thoughts, another reason why Hangman and Ospreay main eventing was so meaningful, the Anarchy in Arena was a great match. It was thoroughly entertaining. Mm-hmm. But in the grand scheme of that storyline, it feels like another wrong. The Hangman Ospreay thing feels like we're getting close to that climax of that storyline.
Dirty.
Close to the end game, right?
Yeah, like we're in the end game of Hangman's arc, and that's why it makes more sense for its main event.
I want to end today with a hot take. No matter what happens, I'm not going to root against John Moxley, and I don't care if nobody gets to see the belt ever again. I'm rooting for John Moxley as a fan.
If Moxley retains, that changes my entire thought on that. By the way,
What if he retains and sets the briefcase on fire? All right, we're going home.
What if he takes the belt back home with him like Cena?
I'm going to ruin wrestling.
I'm going to ruin wrestling.
It's not a far stretch.
Or he gives it to what? Big Boom Age.
Okay, nope, I'm cutting you off. This has been fun. This has been double or nothing. First time where it's seemed like a real reality, so I'm excited for that.
As you should be.
Finally, we've at least recapped all in. I could take a little bit of a mini break, maybe go take a nap or something. Sounds nice.
Eat some cookies, get some milk.
Something.
Texas toast.
Yeah, eat some Texas toast. All right, we're going to close this one out, and we're just going to go bullshit somewhere else.
We're going to bullshit somewhere. Fair enough.
Heck yeah.
That was a perfect answer. That was the most Dijak answer we could have gotten.
A lot of the time it feels like I'm a little long-winded, and I hope that people aren't aren't put off by how much I talk, but I feel, for me anyway, I feel like it's better to be well thought out and to speak like from the heart than it is to have like pre-populated like, yeah, here's my best hits of my answers, let me regurgitate what I say, all the time. I like to speak off the cuff, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. Maybe someone will clip something from this interview and I'll receive a bunch of hate tweets, and you know what? It doesn't matter too much because I was in Retribution, so I got all the worst hate tweets in the world. You can't hurt me with that stuff.
Also, I think if you didn't have insightful things to say, if you were just talking out of your ass, then yeah, you might be long-winded and it would be an issue. But no, this was insightful, and it's always a treat to get to talk to you. It's always a pleasure. I'm really excited to see what's in store for you this next year. I can't wait to see you in September. I'm knocking on wood, I'll see you there.
No point.
Yeah.
Lastly, I just really want to say I hope you enjoy your Independence Day. Thanks for spending 2 with us in a row, and I hope you enjoy it with your family, man. That's why we did it so early.
Thank you. America. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. I bought this shirt for a you can watch it. It's on IWTV. It's for a company that is owned and operated by one of the guys who owns and operates the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. And he's a good friend of mine, and he runs a company that is, because he worked for Chikara for a long time. He was Max Smashmaster in Chikara. So he runs a company that is kind of similar in style in that they want like different unique characters. So I'm not Donovan Dijak when I wrestle there. I'm like Volk Milica, like a Russian guy turned into an American patriot. It's very funny.
Oh my God.
I bought this shirt. I bought this shirt for my turncoat where I turned on Mother Russia and I became an American.
Oh my God.
But it's funny because I still don't speak English, so I'm just yelling like American phrases. It's fun. It's very fun. So that's why I have this shirt on.
I have to ask now.
Go ahead.
He brought it up. Do you know about Davey America?
Yes. That was the first thing that I mentioned. Scott's his real name. He mentioned this character concept to me, and I said, I really want to dive headfirst into this just because I know that Ilya did the exact opposite of me. So I want my own lore because he was obviously a Russian who was portraying an American. I want to be an American who's portraying a Russian because I think that's very hilarious. I was going to drop it after, but I saved you the edit, so you're welcome.
Oh, make my job easy.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I think that's awesome.
We make references to that,
and I know Ilya very well, and we're good friends, and I know with 100% certainty that he probably can't stand that he did that, and he probably looks back at that with because he's such a like intense like I'm making this real sort of thing. So I would bet with all my money that he looks back on that and is like, oh, please don't. Please don't. But I look back on that and I'm like, oh, that's the best thing I've ever seen.
I will remember to not bring it up if I ever get a chance to interview him.
No, I wouldn't bring it up with him either.
Yeah, noted.
But, maybe I would
Noted.
just to push his buttons because I like to F with him a little bit. But yeah, no, it's he's a good dude. He should be coming back soon, right? Didn't he? Wasn't he out like 9 months ago or 10 months ago or so?
So I think September was the set date, and then
September.
Yeah.
I hope so. He's an outstanding talent. I hope.
Oh, I love Dragunov.
Intense.
I hope he gets a big opportunity. He deserves it.
Heck yeah.
Well, let's put Dragunov over before we
Yeah,
go.
that's the perfect way to end this episode.
Because I didn't do that enough in my career.
Right.
I forgot. Yeah.
Might as well, put him over one more
Not
time.
done yet.
Before we head out.
Man, can't say it enough. Appreciate you joining us again. This was really fun. I hope we can just keep doing it every year.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, guys. Thank you.
So rate this anniversary episode 5 stars. This was a great day, a great pay-per-view, and it was a great time to hang out and talk about wrestling. I feel like this was probably my favorite episode we've done all month. It recaptured the feeling, how it felt when we first started this show 2 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, confetti, fireworks, flames, light shows.
Pyro. Get a lot of pyro.
Oh, the pyro, bro.
Oh,
Get the WrestleMania clothes. If I can get this back down. Whoa. I just wanted to put this around my waist. It was getting a little heavy and hot. All right. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. So let's get out of here.
Until next time.
On to the next.
Till next time, you marks.
You marks. You marks.
Well, I was on the spot. I couldn't
it's
think
hard.
of anything.
Can I
was
take
like,
my answer back?
No.
I think Mako versus Dragunov. That would have been.
I think my
if I would have thought
dream
about like
intergender match would have to be for sure Molly Holly versus Crash Holly.
That's a perfect way to end off. This was the festival of friendship,
weighs
guys.
He weighs like 400 pounds. It's crazy.
He does.
The perfect way to end off is in a rain of confetti. The most confetti we've ever had. Just
I'm drowning.
just
Oh god.
drowning.
Oh god.
Whoa.